And we are live.
Woo!
Woo!
Greetings,
What's
everyone.
up, gamers? It's your boy, SlayerMan69, coming at you live.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Alright.
Is that actually your name on Twitch, man? That sounds like something you'd do.
No. Just kidding.
I'm gonna move y'all to here. This map may look blank, but it's not. I've got what's called Fog of War on, which means we're gonna get some fancy shit today.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how long it takes me to get pissed and just undo it all. Because I don't really like using Fog of War, but we'll see.
No! Get out of there, notes. I'm going
Even
to
if you,
scream.
even if you undo Fog of War, we won't acknowledge anything we see.
Well, some of
Fair.
us will.
I mean, I
I'm
won't.
willing to do
I
Fog
go
of
for
War.
it.
So,
Look, as someone who's had to deal with who had used Fog of War for years before they ended up getting the dynamic lighting thing, I understand how much of a pain in the ass it is.
We have had
Well, you
so
don't
many
mind it, do you?
issues in the past with, specifically me, having issues seeing the map.
Yeah.
I think that it was also like a product of Charlie just being a normal human.
Yeah, you were like the only one in the party who didn't at least have low light.
Yep.
Ah, yes, that's my metal dice. I'm not using that. That thing's in permanent dice jail.
Why? What did it do?
It refuses to roll above a 3.
Ugh. Mean.
Alright.
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 The cat has removed herself from bed. Not bed. Couch. Help. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
So, now I will ask, did you guys take a long rest or an 8-hour rest, or did you guys take a short rest last time? Be like 30 minutes.
You're asking me what we did last week. I had no idea.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, I
don't think
remember
that we
someone
last
got
got
arrested.
last week, so like this is kind of just a now thing.
Yeah. Basically, long rest would allow you guys to gain back any abilities that you've used, which could be useful for a dungeon. Short rest would just be you've eaten. And you've maybe gotten a shower or something. Or done some small tasks.
Let's do long rest. Why not?
Yeah, it'd be good for just
Alright.
whatever. We probably don't need it, but you know what? In game, I think everybody needs a little bit of a sleep.
Yeah.
People are tired here, man, and we just got Rory. He needs a good nap on the TARDIS.
How long
yeah,
has
he
it
passed
been
out
since he's
couch
been on an act?
He passed out on the couch after food, and the only words we got out of him were, "This is the softest thing I've slept on in over a year."
Jonathan
Gone
just
to
kind
his
of
room.
Jonathan kind of just stays up overnight and then like passes out over his work desk.
Anything in particular he's making?
No, he's more so just research.
Alright. You get to get a little research done on the emitter. You find out that it is one part of a larger whole. And you'll need to either find or make the other components.
Does Jonathan have the knowledge to make the other components?
You wouldn't know how to go about making them, but you need to either, like... But you do know where you could find notes on it, potentially.
I gotcha.
You know, there's some empty cases and designs in the secret area of the workshop, for example.
Oh, okay,
But you
so
need a
that'll be.
case, an emitter, and a... I'll write these down for you in the roll 20, so...
Can we put those in like notes or something?
If you'd like to, yes. Basically you need 4 parts. You need a case, an emitter, a resonance chamber, and then a psionic impulse receiver.
I have 2 parts, I think. Right?
What you got?
I have the emitter, the little crystal thing. I believe, yeah. Did I get anything else?
No, you did not.
So it's just the emitter that I have, and then.
And
I
you do
can-
not keep track of your what you have on your sheet. So, please write down the emitter, because if you do not write this stuff down and I do not remember it, then you do not have it.
Where do I put the emitter?
You should go in on your sheet. You need to go into the admin, and there's the additional, and then you have gear, and then you can just put it in the gear. I'd add the t-shirt cannon and the other stuff to it if I were you. It is on everyone else here to keep track of your own gear, so if you take like stuff like medical supplies and things with you regularly off the TARDIS, or like a supply of ammunition, please keep it in your sheet.
Always do.
It'll always count as refillable, so long as it is something that can be replicated. There are some items that cannot be replicated, so if you lose them, they are gone forever. These are usually magic items, which would classify as any of the Doctor's objects, any of the sonic screwdriver parts, stuff like K9 or Chloe. Though Chloe is not an object, they are an individual. Any of
So is
Chloe's
K9.
parts or some... Yeah. So
So,
K9,
I was about to say, you're
any
not
of their
dissing my boy.
parts or bits cannot be remade. They cannot be replicated. They would have to be built from scratch.
So I can add smoke bombs, paint bombs, and EMP.
Mhm.
So that, yeah.
Isn't there like an ammo section somewhere for stuff like that?
There is, I believe.
Yeah, I thought so. Because I remember seeing it one time, but I don't. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, stuff like. Oh, hold on a second here.
The same also goes for Jin's phone numbers. Please keep track of whose phone numbers that you have.
Those kinds of things feel like they'd be good for notes and stuff.
Yep. If you're good at remembering your own stuff, I will not stop you from trying, but do keep in mind that it is very important.
The ammo is at the. Okay, for weapons, there is like a little ammo thing at the side of it, but I think that for like the specific types, you would have to like write them in the notes instead.
I think that's everything that Jonathan needs. I got his gear etiqueter, and I added the notes.
I should probably just give. Like, just look up like a standard dagger at some point or something for the knife.
Hey Doc, can I have you check to be sure I'm not missing anything?
Sure.
I'm
good.
Okay.
Please make sure to mark down how many of them you have, though. As if you mark them down as like that, I will say that you only have one of them because that is what you have marked down. That's why the gear tech section where the sling is works well because you can keep track of how many you have with the item number tracker. That is
How
included
many
with
of
that.
the bombs can I have? Does it?
I'll limit you to holding at least like 3 of each type, but you can technically have a near infinite supply on backup. You would just need to run to the TARDIS if you ran out.
I gotcha.
Just keep
Is
in
that
mind that
does that
the
also?
same goes.
Sorry.
That same goes for medical supplies and other stuff. Just please keep in mind that if this gets abused, I can and will like have the TARDIS block itself. So
That's fair. If that's the case,
basically, think of this as you have this at the start of scenarios, but during the scenario you can't refresh your stock of it unless
it's like
you
in
have made
Monster Hunter
backup.
where you have to get
Oh,
your stuff
you know what?
beforehand.
Firecrackers. I have noisemakers. That's right. I need to add firecrackers there.
Yep.
Which, by the way, how many? Because like I know a while back Jonathan made some paint arrows and EMP arrows. I was never told how many he made.
I mean, he can make a whole bunch of them.
You start each mission with depending upon the trick arrow, 1 EMP arrow, and 3 of any other type of trick arrows. EMP bombs are the only bomb type that you can only make 1 of as well. Just to be fair,
Because they're
EMP
busted.
bombs are. Yes, they're very busted. They can stun a lot of things. They can also shut down electronic devices. So they are for like in a puzzle solution terms, they're amazing. But they also could be considered defensive because they won't just knock out Cybermen. There is other stuff that they can knock out too.
Okay.
So be very careful with them.
Basically, they are the only thing on your guys' list that could technically be considered a weapon.
I remembered you mentioned at one point that the thwack and stick was a it could be considered a specific type of weapon. I do not remember what it was though.
Basically, it is a short sword that deals blunt damage instead of a,
So if I just looked one up, I would just replace the slashing with blunt.
I heard a meow.
Yes, she's meowing at me.
It's a short sword or other dex weapon of your choice. I'm using a short sword because I believe it is a simple weapon in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So.
I just needed to get
not
that
in
because I
5th
never
edition.
actually put things in for it.
Yeah.
Cat? Shush.
I will let you know that it does have the mercy, basically the mercy enchant on it. So while it deals an additional d6 damage, it cannot deal lethal damage.
Okay.
The difference between this and the mercy enchant is unlike the mercy enchantment where you can forgo the extra damage to deal lethal damage, this will not allow you to deal lethal damage, period.
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of thought of that originally. It's just kind of a smacking weapon. And
not
you probably
over
wouldn't
the
use
back
it
of the
for
head.
bashing somebody's head in either.
It's not bash from the back of the head, knock him out, that type of thing. That's what it's used for.
That's the most that he would do anyway, because he would rather not kill a person.
Yeah, no, trust me. If any of you guys were murderers, you would not be on a list of people the Doctor would choose to openly have control of the TARDIS.
Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure I shot an alien in the ass.
Oh yeah, no, you killed one. You killed someone. You have Percy's the only one here with a kill count.
But was it intentional? Did you want that to happen?
They shot a camp counselor that was trying to attack them.
Okay.
At that point, it's self-defense.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
They didn't kill them on purpose, but they still shot them.
Yeah, no, I wasn't aware that he killed them. I thought he just shot them in the ass. Which, I mean, sure would hurt like a bitch, but I don't think they'd kill someone.
I didn't kill him. Doc was the one who ended up, putting the nail in that coffin, but the shot didn't help.
Had a little bit of a limp.
Percy helped.
Yay!
Percy helped by shooting what should be a responsible adult in the ass.
I shouldn't be proud of this.
Probably not, but
That's funny.
exactly. Also, the reason why I'm going over how many of each you would have is realistically, you guys will all start with this many objects all the time, so that means you don't have to worry about inventory management too much. Think of it, Monster Hunter is a good analogy. You guys basically have the capabilities to craft like a near infinite number of these objects, but you can only take a certain amount with you when you go out.
Fair.
There is no technical limit to your inventory space, but there's a limit of how many of each you can have. Unless I deem otherwise, because there are certain situations that I may give you guys infinite paintballs or something like that, because
It's funny.
not just that, because Daleks and other such hazards that you guys would need to, have a way around.
That's fair.
Like, these are all meant to be hazard clearing objects, but this is still a puzzle game at the end of the day.
It's a precaution, not a solution.
Yep. If you need past something in an emergency, they'll do it. Whacking stick is in case you guys actually need to defend yourself against something. As is the
Really?
Yeah, and
Yep.
technically mine could also be lethal, but we're trying to avoid that. I would like to not lose my bow. Especially since that was the bow my brother gave me.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you need to do the upgrade on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to talk to Jonathan about that.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Actually, if anything, he might actually ask Jonathan to teach him how to do it.
I lost track of what we're talking about. I'm sorry.
I mean, actually,
Well,
if we're in a long rest, could he actually go talk to him about that?
you probably could.
Well, I was asking Doc. That's his call.
Sure.
So, Percy would go try and find Jonathan. Where would the nerd be?
More than likely in his room if they're resting. He's probably on his desk. Or at his desk, anyways.
There'd be a knock on the door.
Jonathan hears the knock, and then he goes over to the door and opens it. It's like, hey, Percy, how can I help you?
Hey, Hey, listen, I was wondering if you could help me out with something.
Sure, come in.
He's going to come in. Let's just go look around.
Sorry, I don't exactly have another seat for anybody, so I might have to either take my bed or something.
That's good, I can stand. You're good with, like, engineering stuff, right?
It doesn't take much to realize that.
Yeah, I need to, he'd take out his bow and a bow sight. I need help putting this on, and I was possibly hoping you could teach me how to, cause
And Jonathan just looks over. It's like, what do you need to put on exactly?
this. He'd show the bow sight.
There's also some other components. It seems like it's a upgrade designed to make the bow more of a
Long range.
yeah, give it longer range, something like that.
So Jonathan kind of just looks at the sight and then looks at the bow, and he gets an idea of crafting a sort of a mount for the sight itself. Can I roll a craft to see if you can make it?
Sure.
Percy is very protective of the bow, and if
Oh,
you actually take it
yeah.
from him, he is hovering the entire time.
Oh, really? Okay. Jonathan easily makes that. Okay.
Well, I'd say that's up to DM.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can. Well, basically, a 20 or higher with your craft is usually a success unless it's something particularly difficult.
That's
And
fair,
most of
but
the crafting
still,
here has been done for you, so it's just a matter of putting it on.
and he's basically asking, "Hey, can you teach me how to put this on?"
And with the 23, I'd say you actually successfully teach Percy how to like put it on and take it off.
E.
All right.
So Jonathan shows Percy just like all you need to do is slide this thing onto the rail and it should attach. And you tighten it with this.
And what this does is it allows the blunt arrows to travel the blunted arrows the TARDIS keeps making to not only travel just as far as regular arrows, but to do but they do the same amount of damage.
Oh, perfect. So what would that put my range at then?
Pretty much the same as the average longbow range.
That's fair.
Basically, it means that the blunted arrows will function as regular arrows without lethal damage. They're still
Okay.
non-lethal.
Gotcha. Did the blunted arrows not do as did the blunted arrows not travel as far?
I thought blunted arrows were a thing in Pathfinder, and I figured that we just use the Pathfinder statistics for them. So let me go check. But it could have been that they had the same range before, and I just didn't know. So we'll see about that. I could be very wrong. If not, I will have it do something different. It is meant to be upgrade after all.
That's fair.
At the very least, it will be doubling your range.
All right then. So I need to look up what the. Alright, so let's see. Pathfinder.
So blunt arrows deal bludgeoning damage rather than piercing, and archer can use blunt arrows to deal non-lethal damage. Basically, it ignores the negative for attack. What I'm gonna say that it does, because there's nothing saying that they have a different range, is I'm going to say that it removes the negative for attack penalty to doing non-lethal damage.
Sounds good. Cause I was gonna say, if it's doubling it, doubling my range would be kind of broken, considering a longbow already has a range of 100 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
5e has a range of 600 feet. Wow.
Wait. Oh, it has a range of 600 feet in there?
I think so. Hold
That's
on.
insane.
Let me double check. Because now I know the range is longer than that on a longbow.
Yeah, longbow in Pathfinder is 100.
Yeah, range 150/600. So you have regular rolls out to 150, but it can hit up to 600 with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's not a thing with Pathfinder. It's just you can take penalties to go longer, but most people don't.
Fair. Anyway.
So does that mean my thing is
still?
still? Does that mean my thing is still, you know?
I'll say it adds about another 20 feet of range.
Not bad.
Sorry to work things out with us on the fly, folks.
No problem.
This is what happens when I have to recheck and balance my things and go through everyone's inventory.
Fair
So,
enough.
Alright.
It's all
has
good, hun.
everyone's inventory been gone through?
Pretty sure yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Alright. Oh, it is now morning. Are you guys going to cook, or are you guys going to just
We
keep
cooked.
this?
Didn't we cook
but-
last time?
I think it's.
Omelet time. We need to cook a massive omelet and mix everything you love into it.
I mean, I can make everyone omelets, but didn't we cook last time?
We might have, but
That was
we
right
passed out.
before we ended everything. The day is kind of past.
Keep.
You want to mix in whatever we had last time into an omelet?
It's more the fact of I think we at least have like 10 temp HP right now. The question is, do we want to cook again to see if we can get something better, or do we not want to risk it because it could get worse?
Up to y'all.
I'm down for whatever. I don't mind.
Let's cook.
Alright then. Anyone want to help me out?
Yeah, I'll join.
Jonathan will join then.
Okay, that's a good roll for the beginning of the session. I'm gonna get fucked over later. What's 15 plus 18? 15 plus 18 plus
That would be 33.
So yes, 33. Is anyone else helping?
So I'm going to say it. The temp HP maxes out at 30, so that would be 20 temp HP. If Pathfinder can go higher than 30 on a regular basis, which it has kind of been, I will have to add more tiers to it.
It can, but this is also a campaign where, we're trying to avoid getting hit because of a lot of things. So,
Oh yeah.
Temp
So
HP just
I
helps.
have
it helps
I
for
have-
when you're trying to
20s
jump
are
off a
good.
bridge to avoid a Dalek.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. So when we talk about like getting actual HP bonuses from eating, do we have to edit that on our sheet?
There's a spot
Ah.
underneath hit points that says temp. That's where you'd put that.
Okay, and how much is it? 10?
It's 20.
20.
Here, I put it on your sheet.
I'm going
Effectively, it gives you.
I'm gonna have a lot of HP. That's 51.
You should have 51. I just put 51 regularly.
I have
You
71
have, you are level
regularly.
10.
Wait, how do
Did
you
you roll 5d6 when you leveled? You haven't leveled your sheet up. Did you roll 5d6 when you leveled up your tinker to 10? Or 5d? Yeah. Do you roll 5d8? Did you roll 5d8?
Let me go ahead and roll 5d8.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
So you should have.
I know I have like a high con, but you should not have that little HP compared to me.
Con is +1. So 18 plus 5. Or I'll just add this +5. 49 plus 5 equals 54. You have 54 HP, Jonathan. You actually have 74 temp HP.
Wait, 74 temp HP?
Including temp HP.
Gotcha.
I got you. Alright, nice.
Yeah. Remember, everyone, please roll your HP when it comes to the bleed out system, which is going to be in effect starting today, since there are going to be several traps today that could cause damage.
What am I
Please,
rolling? 5d6?
please remember to keep every time you level up to roll a hit dice.
So how many am I rolling?
Let me look at what Jin's HP is at. See if I can tell.
Because I could
I
have
put the
sworn.
20 HP in, but everything else I haven't touched.
Really? I thought you put in stuff for HP because I remember you rolled it and you ended up getting a really shitty roll.
I
Alright.
don't recall. That was so long ago. I honestly don't recall.
So for Scion, you should be a level 10 Scion. So you roll 5d8 as well. Or 5d6. You have d6 hit dice. Apologies.
Wait, so roll 5d6 right now?
Yep. And I'll add your con to it.
How come I can't see where my skill points are?
Oh, come on. 2 critical fails.
Roll 2 more d6. Reroll those.
2 more?
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
Nice. So 14 plus 7.
21.
Alright. And then 21 plus 5, so... You should have 74 HP.
Alright, so 74. And then 34. Like that. Okay.
Yep. Good. Antonio's sheets. Antonio's HP correct.
Yeah. I don't know
Antonio
how to
has
do
not
it,
rolled
so I
HP.
scrambled. Huh?
You have not rolled HP. Please roll me 10d8.
Oh, did I?
Apologies for those watching the stream. We need to do this.
It only goes up to 5. How do I?
We don't have anyone in yet.
Advanced. That's right.
Yep.
Hold on. And there we go. Fuck.
Nice.
Oh,
Damn!
And then you get 2 for every level. So 10 times 2 is 20. So you get 69. You have 69 HP, Antonio.
Nice!
That's a good number.
Nope, that is. I deleted that. Why did that stay there? Hello? Oh my god. See, I thought I was in there just fine. I forgot about the level up one.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at HP and I forget to do it.
You are completely fine. This is why I'm going to make sure I keep track of everyone's HP from
Yeah.
time to time. However, I will warn you, if it has been far too long, I may have you re-roll your HP entirely.
Yeah, fair.
Please do try and keep track of it every level. I will go through everyone's sheets and make sure that they have.
Yeah. So sorry about mine. I did not realize.
I mean, you got 69 HP. That's just nice.
That, yeah. Wasn't prepared
Nice.
for that one. Great way to start.
Nice.
All right.
Yes. Yes, kitty.
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 Now I'm going to go through and all right. That is the wrong page.
Rip.
So, it's time to start.
Yes!
Sorry,
Let's
it took
go!
A little bit long.
It's okay. Sometimes optimization is needed, and that is okay.
So it has been a nice long rest with a wonderful meal. It's now time to see what the fuck the general is looking for in that tomb. Frankly.
Percy is the first one at the door, completely stocked up with things. Alright, y'all ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready to go.
10-4, soldier.
Antonio has the pouch of jelly babies stuffed in his pocket, just in case.
Punch in what's right into
Jelly babies
glory.
have spilled out into your pocket at this point. Somehow more of them keep appearing.
Oh dear. How many?
You've acquired 9 more of them.
Oh, that's 19.
Somehow.
Well,
You see, now I just really want jelly babies.
I wish I had bought better ones. I'll be honest, I'm not that fond of them.
Twilight got the good ones.
Agreed. The ones that I bought were terrible. They tasted like cornstarch.
Oh no.
So, thinking of Doctor Who treats, I have to make another batch of Jammy Dodgers. Making those is fun. So, you guys are pretty easily able to get out. Now, I will ask, which NPCs are you guys taking? By default, Rory will not be able to be told no that he's not coming with you guys. He will follow regardless.
Understandable.
I will say, NPC do have their own EXP pool. They level up like you guys do.
I thought
So-
last time we decided that we were gonna switch between K9 and Chloe.
So you guys going to take K9
So
today?
we're gonna be take K9, yeah.
Puppy
Alright.
time.
Can I, does K9 like the walk the dog yo-yo trick?
Oh my god.
I mean, it scans the yo-yo.
What you think, dude? You impressed? I can also do the cat's cradle.
Affirmative. Your yo-yo skills are very impressive.
She'll nod and put it away. He's satisfied.
Though, personally, I prefer chess.
Percy just looks over. You can play chess? Nice.
Affirmative. I'm actually quite proud of my skills. I have beaten the Doctor in all 200 games that we have played.
Really?
Affirmative.
Dang.
Papa seems pleased with himself.
You're one smart dog, huh?
So,
That is pretty smart.
yes.
Jin's like grabbing his chin. He's like, I'll see you later, Pooch.
Well, he's coming with us.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go play chess on the middle of the mission.
You'll see him later for chess and chess specifically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tail wag.
Alright, shall we get going?
I mean, sure. I had nothing else to do.
Yep.
I'm ready to walk. My shoes are ready. They're talking to me and they said, let's get on the road.
Please tell me you're playing Walk Like an Egyptian through headphones on your phone or something.
Oh my god.
Alright. So, you guys kind of walk over to the structure. This is a massive structure that looks old even by the standards of what you'd say is like modern ruins, basically.
Mhm.
So, the door is open. You guys are able to head in.
Jonathan's gonna open the door and take a look.
What you can see inside, considering it's relatively dark, is I'll reveal areas and I'll actually put you guys on this map if you guys are already here.
Oh man, why didn't I just make Jonathan
Is this
make
room?
a fucking flashlight?
Yeah, you guys don't have flashlights.
Hell.
So all you can really see is what the sun's allowing in.
In K9 shine light.
That is a good question.
Let me look up if he actually has a built-in
That
flashlight. Hold on.
that would be very handy.
Hmm. So,
Hey, dog.
yeah.
I'm level 10 Scion.
Yep.
I get a bonus feat.
We can handle that one afterwards.
Alright.
Yeah, because feats take a while to figure out if you don't know what build you're going for.
Yep.
Even then, find you the things you need. Okay. So,
So, K9, are you going to ask if he has a flashlight? Or are you just going to assume?
No, Jonathan's gonna go to him and be like, do you have a flashlight by chance?
Hmm. Negative, Master Jonathan. My primary functions are encyclopedic database and scanning, though the scanner seems to be offline. I also do have a laser, though the power seems to be low at the moment. I believe part of it may be damaged.
So we're just kind of out of luck with light. Alright, well.
Percy's gotta look around to see if there's anything he could possibly use as a torch, because he does have a lighter.
There are a couple unlit torches on the wall sconces.
He'll grab that, take his lighter, and light it up.
The room becomes bright.
He'll light the other ones just in case.
They managed to light up the room.
He's then going to look to the others. Alright, which one of you guys can I trust to carry this thing?
Because they can be pulled off the wall.
He's just looking around, it's just like,
Here, let me carry it. Jonathan kind of just walks over to Percy and takes the torch.
you promise not to do anything stupid again?
I promise.
Okay. He's going to hesitantly hand it over.
That's all we know.
Don't ruin this for us.
How do I place my character onto the sheet here? I kind of forgot how to do that.
You can pull and drag them.
Actually, what am I doing?
I don't think I can because there's not a thing that I can grab and drag. Now there.
Actually, Doc, can you delete that one and put the one of like the costume I put down? Because I believe I sent you a thing, or it's in Hukro text.
Preferentially, you guys don't have to use tokens because since not you guys actually have pictures for your characters, it would get confusing.
Okay, if you delete my token, then it won't let me.
Strange, should let you.
How do you get a token?
Well, you upload an image of your character to the file, basically. The only person who has any one of them uploaded are Jin and Percy.
I don't actually
Wait, you
have
can
an
upload
image.
those as a player?
What do you mean? I drew you something.
Yeah, but you never sent me the actual image.
I thought I did.
No, but you sent me a screenshot.
I didn't know that you could upload your
I
own
will send that after session then.
thing.
I am so sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh my god. You can.
I probably should have. Probably should have gotten with you about that a long time ago. So that's also kind of my fault.
I thought I'd sent you that. I'm so sorry.
No, you kind of just sent me the screenshot. I was wondering. If you were still finishing it or something.
Nah, it's finished. It's on stream.
I just didn't know that you could upload your own until just now.
Have I never told you about that fandom?
No, you never told me that.
How do you
I'm so
not
sorry.
know that? You have a custom image.
Like, my whole thought process was, oh, the person who has the character sheet, who's in control, the DM, is the only person that can make an edit to the actual thing by uploading an image. No. I've been horribly incorrect this entire time.
It happens. So, now that we have a torch, let's look around. What do we got?
Hold on. Sorry, I was trying to figure something out. So what do we see around this area?
So, you guys see a small altar that's got just some unlit candles. They seem like they actually burnt out on it, which would be this thing. And there's actually a piece of parchment on it that's kind of rolled up. It's in between the two candles.
Can I light the candles with a torch?
The torch would be very big to light the candles with.
Percy's just gonna go forward and flick out his lighter. Actually,
Yeah.
before he does, he's gonna look to Jin. Do you have like a sense on like if this thing is cursed or not?
By the way, Jin, you are fully capable of lighting fires with your mind, just so you know.
Oh no.
It's one of your feats.
Wait, what? I have pyromancy with my mind?
Yeah, it's one of your level 0 spells. You can light fires as well.
Don't set me on fire, please.
Alright, I'm gonna impress everybody and light it on fire for them.
The torches the two candles suddenly spurt up to life with no one's accord.
Okay, Jin, is this thing cursed? You're the best one out of us for like, sensing this kind of stuff.
No, it's a hidden fishing wire attached to it that lit it on fire when I pulled it. That's how it happened.
Okay, I'm being serious though. There's like a scroll on there that I want to read, but I don't want to touch it if it's cursed.
I don't think it's cursed. Can I do sense motive? Can I sense if it's cursed, Doc?
Sure. Roll some sort of. While you're kind of sensing it, Gadad will actually go up to Jonathan and go, Master Jonathan, could you readjust one of my ears, please?
Wait, who's doing that?
This is K9. One of his ears is crooked. He's asking for help.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all I'm imagining now is when dogs somehow get their ears flipped inside out.
Kind of. Only it seems like one of the ears is out of place.
Jonathan goes up to K9 very carefully with the torch in his hand and adjusts his ear.
He spins the ear a bit and goes, Scanner operation restored. Thank you, Master Jonathan.
No problem.
Aha! I figured it out. I have the image now. Everything is right.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Once you guys actually have your images, you guys can put them on the map if you would like. Just please keep in mind I may have to resize them for the map that we're actually using. Its own grid separate from Roll20.
Yeah. Well, also keep in mind, there is the ability, if you go into the options of the map, you can turn off the grid.
I will turn off the grid.
Uh-oh.
Trust me, I have to do that all the time with heckin', what you call it?
So how are you supposed to be able to drag your token on here?
So you can do that within your character sheet list.
You grab your character and, in the list, and you pull it across onto the sheet, and onto the map, and then you just drop it. See?
6.
Now, as the DM, can just...
Come on.
Whee!
Why are you not dragging off the sheet, man?
And then I'm just gonna...
It's not wanting to work.
Do it on the tab. Your character on the tab.
Oh! No.
Wow, okay, mine's a lot bigger than I thought. Thank you, hon.
Nope, it is. Come on. No, I'm trying to drag it and it's highlighting everything. Hold on.
Click your name on the character sheet and drag your name from the character sheet over, like,
Oh, the fucking
on the right
name.
side. There.
Jesus.
Alright, I dragged Antonio. Can you Can you move this version of Antonio around?
Give me a second to zoom out my thing because oog. No, don't pick up the fucking notes tab, you stupid. Stop it.
Oh.
What?
Okay. I can move him around. Everything is okay.
Alright, and I'll just pull out a Jonathan.
He looks nice.
I have the picture for him somewhere. Let me see if I can. Or no. I'm not pulling that up on stream because I don't know if I have anything unsafe for work for it in that folder. I'd like to not get banned from Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be great.
Let's work on it later. For now, Jonathan is the unknown mystery man.
Okay.
Yeah.
The unknown mystery man.
Just make your profile picture from Final Fantasy.
But
what did you say?
did we end up getting? What did Jin pick up from like the thing? Jin never rolled a sense motive.
No, he rolled a sense motive.
I don't see it.
I see
there it is.
He rolled a 27.
There it is. So what did you get, Doc?
What did you get? Jin, on the sense motive?
27.
Oh, it's fine. Just a scroll of parchment.
I just hand it to them and like, it's fine. It's not cursed.
Why is Rory's token that big? Damn it, Rory.
Percy's gonna go ahead and read it then.
I have to adjust this out of game. Hold on.
Just squoosh him.
I don't want to squoosh him because if I squoosh him too much, he doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And he does not deserve to be squooshed.
We ought to get like a thing for K9 and put it there.
That's actually what I'm working on. I'm working on tokens for both of them.
Oh, right. So Percy reads the scroll.
Yep. So basically, what's written on the scroll, if I can look at my notes here. What's written on the scroll is speak the word written in stone. Or speak the words written in stone, then only then may you enter.
Percy's gonna look around. Are there any like words on the walls?
Well, once you do like read it and unfurl it, there is actually the sound of stone moving aside. And the door to your side opens up, revealing...
Which side? Left or right?
Well, both. Hold on, I'm trying to get Fog of War to dang work. But it doesn't work. The layer that I'm on? Reveal areas? Yep. So this reveals itself. And this reveals itself.
That's a lot.
Yep. Lag. Roll 21 must be lag. It's because my computer doesn't like fog of war. The DM is having technical difficulties.
Well, don't mind us. We're just FNAF memeing in the chat.
Alright. You do hear the sounds of other doors opening, so you guys have the entire place to explore to find whatever clue the puzzle this is.
Alright then. Percy will look around. I guess we choose one of two doors. What do you guys say? Left or right first?
Flip a coin, flip a coin. Actually, hold on. Can I do a roll 1d2? So it'd be 1 for left, 2 for right.
Yep.
Alright, let's go left. So Jonathan goes through the entrance into the left.
Alright then.
Alright.
We all just die right here. Oh wait.
Oh my god.
So you guys walk through and you do run across the first of, you can see them down the hallway, a couple halls.
Yeah, there's like some rooms in here. What do you guys think is in these rooms?
I don't know, honestly. Probably puzzles if the movies are anything to believe he believed. Percy's just kind of peeking through the door.
Seems like it's a staircase upwards.
So these are upward stairs. Okay.
And check your messages.
Jonathan, roll me a dex there.
Boy.
Oh no!
Did I die?
How
That's
did
a
you
one.
get a 1 and it's not a nat 1?
No, it's a 2. He says a -1.
Holy fuck.
Negative stats exist, and they.
Oh,
suck.
I know. I have a -3 in charisma.
You're about to go follow
Right.
Percy up, but then you step on something, and there's a click, and then there's a shunk.
Uh-oh.
How was anyone was anyone with Jonathan, kind of like within the same area?
I mean,
nope, Percy had
put
not gone in
Antonio
yet.
kind of there behind because I'm just like, okay, he's just going in behind a little bit, but there's not really space. So technically, I suppose.
Alright, I'd like Antonio to make a dex save to see what his reaction, like dex save as well.
Oh boy.
Would Antonio be jumping forward or backwards?
Well, whichever direction this whatever is coming from, he's definitely jumping the opposite sound of wherever the noise is.
So when you said
Backward.
shink, what is that?
You shall see once all the saves of like whoever was behind in line of Jonathan
It's just a d20 plus the modifier, right?
Yep.
Jonathan gets smashed by wall spikes. Oh
That's
no.
an 8.
So, you're about to jump back, but you trip forward. You suddenly find yourself very up close and personal with Jonathan, stuck in the same cage.
Oh dear.
That fell from the ceiling.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
we're in a
okay then.
cage?
Yep.
Well, I'm just gonna scoot him over here then.
Percy just
Okay.
looks at that, it's just like, comfy.
Not a bit.
I might be able to, I just lost my train of thought.
Okay.
Jonathan looks at the steel bars. He's just like, huh, that's unfortunate.
Jen's
You
gonna
think?
hear them yell, and Jen's gonna come over to the edge of where he heard that noise from. It's going down. He's gonna be like, "Hey, y'all all right?"
These two got
Rook.
themselves caught in a trap.
Next
Like,
thing you know, both of y'all see Jen in the cage with you, grabbing the bars, saying, "Help! Get me out!"
What the heck?
What
You
kind
got
of
three
magic is
people
this?
crammed in the same 5-foot space.
Good lord.
What
Or
is
are
that?
you just
What is that?
standing there looking at you all, just like,
Yeah,
what
this
the
is what.
fuck?
Yeah, this is what I deal with on a daily basis.
Rory, help! They captured us against our will.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, dude,
He
keep it in
looks
your
up at the
pants.
rope. He looks up
Is
at the
a
rope that's holding
trap.
the cage.
Oh wait, oh Doc, what did you say?
Well, there's a rope from the ceiling holding it.
Oh, delightful.
Basically,
Percy,
it's a part of a mechanism.
shoot the rope.
The rope won't
But-
let you guys out. The cage
No.
fell on top of you. There's a rope
In fact-
hanging from the ceiling. being
Actually, I think
cut.
you would need that rope to be tied to the cage so you can lift it
Yep.
up.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
How
I'd
tall
like
is this
to-
cage?
Whatever.
If anyone is over like 5'6", they'd have to crouch.
Oh dear. Hold on.
I'm a 5'4", so I should be okay.
He's only 1 inch. Everything's okay.
Yeah. So Antonio,
So-
you're trying to stand up straight, then you whack your head on the bars.
Just a slight
Ouch.
crouch.
Ouch.
I'm gonna try and climb on top of the cage.
Okay.
What?
Roll climb.
Alright.
You're gonna try to climb on top of the cage?
Well,
I mean,
we
then
gotta see
again,
if there's like a
York's
pulley
there
system
somehow.
down there or something. And
Oh
that's
wait,
a
it's just me and Antonio stuck in it.
that's an 11. And well, technically Jin's in there too, but he went in there on his own accord.
How
You're
did he even get in
You
is the
managed to
question.
get your hands on top of it and get up to the top of it with relative ease, but then you realize something. This is an old, rusty cage. I don't think anyone in the cage can make deck save, but Percy's gonna have to. You better jump off before the ceiling collapses, my guy.
Uh-oh.
I was not aware that this was one of those types. Okay, yes, I will
You're
jump
gonna
off very
ruin our
quickly.
chances of escape. God damn.
Yikes.
I mean, I can still get out, probably.
It'll immediately
No,
get back
I'm
down.
gonna
It's just like,
hold on to you, Jin. You're not going anywhere.
What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna vanish in your hands. I'm not level 12 yet. I can't take you with me.
What did you get, Percy?
reflex to jump off?
Yep.
Should I roll to try and get out of there, or should I roll to try and help Antonio out of here? Not Antonio, but
That's a 12.
You are. So, is you're thinking that the ceiling collapses and Percy just jumps off?
Well, at least now you guys can climb out.
The ceiling collapses on us?
that's what I'm worried about, right? Like, I need to make sure that my buddy here, Jonathan, isn't hurt.
I mean, you could teleport yourself out so that Jonathan could get, more space to get back. It's not like the whole ceiling is gonna collapse. It's a rusted old cage.
Alright, here. Jonathan, I'm gonna clutch you, buddy. I'm gonna teleport out and cast Deaccelerate on the falling rebel.
Alright.
How is it gonna help?
Because
You do that.
he can react faster to the rebel falling on top of him. He can get out of the way. He can move.
Well, okay, here's my thing about this. This is a small cage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's about like a 5-foot space.
If it's
yeah.
falling, if it's falling slow enough, couldn't it get cracked open? It's a good chance he's gonna get crushed, yeah, but, I'm just hoping, a
The
miracle.
cage is not. The cage has bars on top.
Yeah, right?
This is a cage.
So it's not,
There's-
so the
I
cage
don't-
itself, though, it's not a solid roof. It's a barred roof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but how big are
When-
the rubble pieces is the question here.
Not very big.
So it won't crack it
Okay.
open.
It won't crush you guys. Basically, the safe was to keep Percy from like putting his full weight on it. If Percy had put his full weight on it, it would have collapsed. Luckily, only a piece came off because it wasn't the full weight, which proves that the cage roof is rusty and could aid in your guys escaping since it is climbable.
I'm gonna go ahead.
So we can let the rocks hit the cage and it'll break
What
some of the
rocks?
bars.
There's no rocks.
You said
Wait, what?
rubble fell, I think is the thing.
Rubble. Oh, rubble.
Rubble would be the broken, rusted parts of the cage.
Oh.
Oh!
Sorry.
See, you say rubble, and I was just like, oh yeah, rock.
No,
Okay.
rubble means cage is basically rubble.
Cage is rusting enough that
Oh,
it
help me
can
p-
kind of
help me-
collapse and crumble.
Help me paint this image. So what is happening is the cage itself is breaking.
It is an old
From
rusty
Percy's
cage
step-
that has
yep.
been hanging in a ruin in the desert for who knows how long, exposed to the elements. Yes.
Can I kick one of the bars to bend it?
Yes. Roll strength. Ow.
Ow.
Okay, it's a 15. And going by that reaction, that probably hurt Jonathan pretty bad.
I mean, it bent it a little bit, but it hurt.
Well, it's something.
Yeah.
Kick where the rust is. Kick it open.
Like, what kind of metal does this look like it is?
Cheap iron. Cheap,
Hmm.
like,
Well, that
old
helps.
forged iron.
Hey, Jonathan. Try putting the fire near it. See if maybe you can get it to, like, soften up.
Are you trying to say?
That's not how metal works, guys.
I don't know. I didn't think
I
that's how
don't-
that would work.
I don't know how this stuff works.
Metal, you have to heat it real hard.
So you
Okay.
decided to kick the cage, right?
Yeah.
Bong.
Because he's trying to bend the metal in a way to kind of just allow an escape.
Or kick the rusted area to get it open.
Yeah, that too.
Both of those good options. Kicking the rusted area off. Sounds good.
Have you guys even
Oh,
checked
dear.
for if there's a door on this cage?
Oh my god.
No.
Alright.
See,
I'm rolling.
I'm sorry, hon. You are surrounded by morons.
Roll
See, when you
engineering.
say like a cage like this, I assume that the only opening is on the bottom, so that they have to pull it back up. That was my assumption from it.
Fair. But none of you have asked if there was a door.
Nope.
Rip.
See, sometimes the simple solutions are the ones that you don't think of in these games. There was like
So-
some story about somebody who didn't even try to open the door, they just started casting things at it.
Is gonna walk up, shake his head, like gesture
Oh my
for Percy
God.
to move aside, pull out the sword,
You
and
will.
he's gonna whack the cage.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna. So
Nice.
the lock that locks the pieces of it together, he manages to get one of them to fall off,
Oh, delightful.
and he has created a door. Because this is a cage that is put together via, like, 4 pieces that are just hinges.
Oh.
It does not have a door. But no one decided to do an engineering check to see how it was constructed.
To be fair, I don't think that's a thing that Antonio has anything in. Yep, nope, nothing.
That's a Jonathan thing.
Well, I mean, he has a 2, but that's just because it's untrained.
Basically,
Fair.
this is
He's a
DM
special
saying,
boy.
hey, I don't want us to spend, like, 5 hours trying to do, like, random hijinks to get out of a simple cage.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I
Yeah,
thought we were
see?
onto something by kicking the rest
Jonathan-
out.
See, Jonathan knew about the cage. He just decided not to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
Thanks.
No.
Okay, thanks.
I will once again, like, just give everyone a reminder. Rory has a 17 in strength. You have 2 people that can do strength stuff, which is Rory and Chloe. Please use them to your advantage.
We don't
Well,
have
Chloe's
Chloe
not
with us.
here.
Right now.
We have K9.
She is not. Yes.
I mean, Antonio's scores 15. That's all right.
Fair. Okay, I'll correct myself. Sometimes brute force is okay.
Sometimes it's okay. Just not on the right specific part of it right now. We're just a little bit stupid. Anyway,
Alright, is the cage open?
the
It is
cage is
open.
now open. We can
Okay.
get out and proceed. Now, the thing is,
Jonathan's gonna go to
I'm
Roy
going
and just
to
be like, thanks, man.
perception."
I thought I was gonna be trapped there forever.
Mm.
oh my god.
Yeah, looks
I
like it
immediately
shows-
perceptioned.
No problem. Just do yourself a favor and always check the construction. You're supposed to be the engineer.
I gotcha.
I'm not good at playing this guy. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
It's
you're
all good.
fine.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Also, there was a 37 on perception. I have a 17, and that was a nat 20.
Damn!
Alright!
Every trap in this hallway is now known.
Basically. So,
Oh, delightful.
there are no more traps in this hallway. But one thing you do notice as you're looking around and sniffs, and like, not sniffing, but like, basically like scouring every inch of this hallway for traps.
Yeah.
So, you do end up going up. Like, so,
This first flight of stairs or
yeah,
something? Or...
in going up the first flight of stairs, you note that there's a specific hieroglyphic written on the coffins that are in
Hmm.
here.
I'm gonna
And,
just...
and they
Which door?
translate out to under
Okay.
the TARDIS as letters of the English alphabet, but a single letter per coffin.
Huh? Okay. So, TARDIS is translating... the thing.
Hieroglyphics.
What is the thing that it says?
Basically, the hint that it gave you was find the words etched in stone.
Okay.
And then
This
on
is the
each
stone.
on the coffin, and I need to close up my program here. I don't need Clip Studio right now. You would find the following. I'll write these out for you guys. That's supposed to be a W, but I can't. I, B, and... in this room.
WIVJR.
And there's nothing on the sixth one, or?
No, the sixth one seems to be smashed. You can see kind of inside of it.
Oh dear.
Very
Okay.
dark.
But
Can I
there's
see
nothing that we
inside?
can find that is a letter.
I mean, there's letters written hieroglyphics on top of them. But they're single letters.
That's what I'm asking, is like there's nothing letter-wise on the smashed one that
The
we can
smashed one...
glean from it.
Roll me an intelligence.
Oh boy. Oh, that's one of the higher modifier ones, but that is still a 3. This is gonna screw me over. I just got another nat 20. Help!
Oops.
You're pretty sure that there's something in there,
Oh dear.
but you'd have to move the lid off of it before you did anything.
Oh great.
Or reach inside of it somehow.
Is there anything Jonathan can do to help with this?
I mean, you can go check other rooms.
Yeah, that would also be useful. Don't trap yourself again.
Alright, I'm gonna check out the second room over.
Because there's no more traps in this hallway specifically. You guys are home free. So,
Okay.
G... Y... I'm trying to check my own notes, so I do apologize
Yeah,
about
you're fine.
that. It's a big map.
Yeah, it's all good.
H, X, and M. The one that does not have letters is also smashed in here as well.
Okay.
Where's Jin, by the way?
So the
Jin?
one with the letter has
Jin's back.
Jin is smashed. Yeah, is smashed. Yep.
I'm gonna check out this.
Wait, why is Jin smashed? Did he bring in alcohol?
Jin is not smashed. The one in the room that does not have letters on it has smashed, and it's been the same way for the past 2 rooms.
No, you accidentally said Jin is smashed, is all.
Oh, fuck.
It happens,
You're
hon.
trying to figure out what was happening with Jin, and you're just, Jin is smashed!
I'm gonna go look in the coffin, the smashed coffin. I'm gonna look at it.
Alright, are you gonna try and reach inside of it?
No. I'm probably...
Alright.
I kind of just want to inspect it, look at it. Maybe even try to open it a little bit.
Roll me
Tony, on
an
the other hand...
investigation or perception.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright. That's 21.
There's something in there, but you'd have to actually reach your hand in there to reach for it in order to do something.
Over with us. Can I, like,
Okay, I'm gonna reach in for it. I'm gonna go for it.
Alright.
On our end, like, how, like, what's the condition of, like, how much smash is? Is it, like, completely rubble, or is it, like, a couple different pieces that are broken?
There's enough of a hole smashed in the top that you can conveniently reach an arm through.
I'm gonna reach an arrow through.
That's all. That is useful, yes.
So, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to roll me your reflex.
Oh dear.
Alright, go ahead. That's 6.
You managed to get in there and grab at this thing. You think you feel a button, and you manage to hit the button, and you hear something activate. And then you think to yourself, oh no.
Oh no.
There's suddenly a loud bang like a gunshot, and you smell gunpowder. And you realize, and you hit, like, you've hit the button, but you realize, someone put a firecracker in this thing.
I think that's karma.
You good?
Jonathan, okay. No, because I thought I died.
I thought you were just having like a little giggle fit over there.
Okay. This firecracker goes off. Jonathan is just like, he jumps back a little bit. He's like, ah. It's like, what in the world was that? Someone just placed a firecracker in there?
Yeah, you did hear a click though, and you've heard in the distance like another stone door sliding noise. You can see inside of it roughly. Yeah, since you've better, like, your sight's pretty good in the dark. You also see you do see a button in there.
I'm going to poke it with my arrow. Going to poke it with the stick.
The arrow does indeed press the button. However, you're very glad that you do it with an arrow, as you hear another thing trigger inside the sarcophagus. You don't get the tip of the arrow back. It's been cut clean in two.
Oh.
He's just gonna like squeeze it back together. Like obviously that's not gonna like fix it, but it's just like, all right, looks like this is our poking stick for a dungeon.
As you say that, that is when you guys would hear the sound of a gunshot go off in the next room.
What the
Followed
hell?
Followed by Jonathan, like, eking, probably like a little girl.
Percy is immediately running out to go check.
Yep.
Jonathan, are you okay?
I'm fine, I think.
Immediately looking him over to see if there's any damage.
He looks startled, but he's fine. Jin, what are you up to?
I'm watching the party just struggle right here. I'm looking at Jonathan and I'm like, hey, you need a hand here, pal?
So mean.
This is kind of like, no, I can do this. I'm good.
Jin crosses his arms and sits back against the wall and just watches Jonathan.
Oh my god.
Percy raises an eyebrow. You've been oddly quiet. Are you planning something?
Nope. And if I was, I wouldn't tell you.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna go to the next room.
To be fair, if there ever was anything planning for that would put anyone in harm's way, it'd probably be putting himself in harm's way.
He just shakes his head. Each guy should have some more faith.
So, are you guys gonna check the next room in the hallway?
Percy's already in there.
Yep.
Alright.
Jin as well.
Alright. Jonathan will follow. But he's behind Percy this time.
Those are the letters that are in the word in there.
There are two of them that aren't done this time.
Yep. Neither of them are smashed though.
Percy's
There's
gonna.
just nothing on them.
Yeah.
Percy's gonna look at that.
I'm going to inspect.
So...
I'm going to inspect this one.
Seems fine.
It seems fine, but like to Jonathan, he'd had absolutely no idea if there's anything bad.
How about this one?
The one that Percy's by though, inspecting it, it does have a dog, like a little like dog-sized entrance, like dog-sized hole at the bottom of it.
Oh my god.
I'm going to feel around inside with the broken arrow.
Nothing happens. You don't really manage to feel anything.
I'm gonna try and peer inside. Can I see anything?
You see a button.
I'm going to try and press button with arrow.
Okay. Seems like you don't have enough force with the arrow to activate the button. Also seems like it's stuck.
Jonathan looks at Percy, he's like, then he looks at K9. Hey K9, why don't you try to go in there and press the button?
Have you seen what happened with the one you did, like, obviously set something off, and the one I did this to us? You really want to send K9 in there?
I mean, you're not gonna be able to get in there to really do anything. no one else is really going to be able to get in there to really do anything. K9's kind of our only option. So it's either we put our faith in that K9 doesn't get killed, or we actually. Hold on, let me rethink that thought. It's like. It's either we put our faith that our K9 doesn't get killed, or we don't do it at all and we can accomplish nothing.
Fair, but there's gotta be something else in there. Maybe the arrow's just too flimsy.
I can try to throw a paint bomb, see if that'll press the button, but I don't think it will.
Do we have anything that's sturdier that we could put in? Out of character, Rory's a centurion. Does he have a spear?
He does have a spear, yeah. Or, not correction. He has a spear, but he seems to, like, he have more... Well, would he have a spear? Would he have...
I think that for the most part, he just kind of had a sword most of the time.
I think he has a gladius.
Would he be able to fit in there, though?
He is our size. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That is a dog-shaped hole, not a Rory-shaped hole.
Fair.
Don't worry, Percy. If anything happens to him, I'll be able to fix him up.
He's gonna look over to K9. What do you think on this, bud?
I'll just go over to the hole and go in. Now that you're out of the way.
Oh, okay. I guess that answers my question.
I have been given an order, Master Percy. I must follow orders.
Fair.
He is more automaton than Chloe. So, you guys wait a minute. A little longer. Then K9 comes back out.
Okay, you're back.
Affirmative, it was stuck.
Okay.
Wait, you
apologies.
said the button is stuck?
He says it was stuck.
Oh, it was stuck. Okay.
Yep.
And nothing happened when you pressed it?
Negative.
Alright.
So you guys did hear another noise somewhere in the building. Actually, it sounded closer than the other noises this time.
Alright, if it sounds closer, we should probably check the other doors.
So you guys gonna check the other hallway?
What are these supposed to be?
Nothing. Shadows on the map, basically.
Oh, okay.
Did Jin ever leave that room? Misty. Jin.
Yeah?
You alright? You've been, like, really quiet today.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Did you ever leave the room you were in, or did you stay in there the entire time?
No, I've been with y'all.
Just have moving character around, I guess. I get that.
Fair.
Been following the groups.
Mm.
I'm waiting for the next puzzle.
Alright.
So, gonna go in
You
and
guys
see if
think-
there's anything different.
No, let's recall what the scroll said.
Not in
Does
there, no.
anyone- Wait,
Alright.
what did you say?
I mean, the scroll says find the letters etched in stone, and then, like, speak what they mean, basically. To speak what the anagram says. You guys need to find all the letters. Thus far, you've only found them written on the lids of coffins.
Should we split up and look for them?
Up to you.
There's still the rooms over to our right.
Yeah, but that sound sounded like it was closer.
Do we have any idea what those buttons did? All we heard was noises.
You guys will have to figure it out.
Jin wants to explore that room closest to him.
Which room is that?
Oh, the one that you pointed out. So there's some pointed rooms next to us.
Oh, yeah. The room's over here to our right.
Yeah, let's go inside.
Alright.
So, Jonathan's gonna go over to the rooms. He's going to...
If you're talking to what room you're doing?
I don't think Jonathan really wants to fall into a trap again. He's just gonna cautiously go to the doorway and just peek through.
Roll me perception.
There we go.
Just 10.
19. Jin, are you coming?
It seems
Yeah.
like there could be some traps in here, but you're not really an expert at finding traps, so. But you are able to tell that there's one right in front of the door.
Just like the other time.
I'm going to load up my t-shirt cannon and fire t-shirt at the thing.
Oh my god.
You watch as the t-shirt lands and gets snared and drugged to the ceiling. Drug up to the ceiling and hung and just hangs there by a wire.
Great.
What size t-shirt was that?
It's not your size, trust me.
Yeah, but if it was one.
It looked like a massive t-shirt.
Jin's just gonna shake his head and keep walking inside the room.
Alright.
Alright, well, I'm going to check in the first room.
Sorry, a lot of things to keep track of in the background when I'm like, and loopy is coming back to me, so I'm trying to keep things together.
Are you gonna be all good?
No worries.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. So, I will mention that as you guys do walk over this area, so like right here, I got the wrong tool. Like right here, where the snare was.
Mm-hmm.
A pit does open up behind you guys, like a pit trap.
Great.
So I just walked over that.
Yep.
Just kind of step over it, be careful.
Yeah.
Maybe like a light hop.
Yeah, it's not like hard to hop over. It's just, had someone been caught in this snare trap, they would have been snared likely hanging above this thing.
Oh, great.
Can Jonathan see what's in the pit?
There's nothing in it. It seems like a pit that'd be hard to climb out of.
Fair enough. Jonathan's gonna check out this room right here.
Alright, so your letters for here are Q, C, and S.
What is this letter again?
That's an N.
That's
Hold
an
on.
N. Okay.
I can do better with that. There we go. This one does appear to be smashed.
So this one isn't, but this one is.
This one is.
Okay.
This
I'm
one
going to
isn't.
I'm going to check this one out. Can I roll perception to see what I see?
So there seems to be a crack towards the back of it over towards this way. Or if you to go around here and reach it,
Oh,
you could
yeah.
probably hit the button.
He kind of what is it? He like drags his fingers across the coffin and then comes around the back here and sees the crack.
You'd have to stand like directly like over here to even access it. It's a very small crack. You feel like you could probably reach a hand in and press the button. So now I'm gonna have to ask you to
I'm not
roll
reaching my hand in.
roll me a dex save, because
Reflex.
the trap was reflex. The trap was not in the coffin.
Reflex?
Oh, dear.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, as you step around the corner and step down.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a
damn!
20. Okay, that's enough.
You managed to jump out of the way as a bear trap snapped shut right where your leg was a second ago.
How is that hiding?
Alright, so there is a GIF that Miles sent me that pretty much directly shows how I feel like this would happen. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Kobold.
But after the
Oh.
trap was done, you can very easily see
Yeah.
the button, and you could reach in and go hit the button if you wanted to.
Alright, push.
Alright, you push the button.
There it
There's a
is.
sound deeper in the complex.
Here we
Wow,
go.
I can't believe I was able to escape that bear trap.
This is basically Jonathan.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright.
Aside from the insane reflexes of this guy, he probably would have gotten caught in that. Those things activate really fast.
They do, they really do.
That's not even reflexes at that time. At that point, that's just muscle memory.
They've hit a button. Is anyone else checking any of the other room? Okay,
Yeah.
Yes,
put
I've been
Antonio
I've been checking the rooms we passed by because the sound sounded closer.
Alright.
Jonathan's gonna
It
just hang.
seems to be off, but it seems like what you guys are doing is doing something. And just isn't apparent at this time.
Like we press all these buttons and we just die.
Nope. There is a reason for this.
Is that with everyone?
I'll write for the thing with Antonio next. So, B, P, O, and you. And then the one right in front of you seems to be cracked.
Oh, delightful. Great. Alright. Well, from what happened the last time, and what seems to be continuously happening, Antonio is not going to reach his hand in there. He's going to peek into it first of all.
Alright.
Just to see how far it is.
How anxious is Antonio right now? I got a scale of 1 to I'm about to explode.
I'd say about like a 3 leaning on a 4.
Okay. Good to know.
Great. He's gonna peek in there, see how far the button is. Or whatever.
Button is relatively close, kind of on the center of the floor. Of the coffin.
Okay.
Or of the tomb.
Arm's reach?
arms reach you.
Okay. So not too far. Not too bad.
I think I should add Jonathan's kind of just sitting on the floor in the room that he was just in, trying to calm himself down.
Yeah, the bear trap is scary.
Yep.
Antonio's
You're lucky
going-
you nat 20 that, otherwise you would be incurring a serious wound.
Yeah. Antonio is going to take the stick. And because this is an important object, he knows this. I'm going to roll an impromptu reflex because what he wants to do is just in and out quick.
Alright, roll a reflex.
Okay. That's a 12.
Alright. You managed to hit the button. And pull it back out with relative ease.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a click, but this click is not from within the thing.
Oh dear, is it
It is
under
from
me?
it is from the side, the wall beside you. I need you to roll another. I need you to roll another. Actually, I need you to roll a will save.
Oh dear.
No, poisons would be con. I need you to roll a con save.
Oh, frightening. Okay, that's better. In 18 together, that was a 16 on the die.
Alright, you kind like this gas starts pooling into the room after the door kind of shuts behind you.
Oh no.
And you managed to keep yourself standing up straight and from falling to the floor unconscious as it slowly dissipates.
Okay.
Everyone else, for the next 10 minutes, you're basically going to be dealing with this, while everyone else is doing something else.
Yeah, he's basically like pulled the sweater up over his mouth to help with this in an attempt to.
Yep.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We're not in the room with them.
And the room sealed itself.
Yep. The only thing that people would probably know is like that there was the sound of something closing.
Yep.
It's just like, uh-oh, that's not great.
I am in danger.
This whole place is danger.
I'm gonna say that Jonathan kind of just gets up after hearing noises coming from the other room, and he goes in and checks the other room here, sees that it's sealed shut. Where is it sealed, by the way? Is it like sealed here? Or is it like...
Sealed where the doorway is, yeah.
Okay.
There's there's an interesting eggy kind of smelly smell that smells.
Oh, delightful.
He tries to knock on the door, be like, Ento, are you okay in there?
It's a stone
There's a
door.
gas!
It's a stone door, guys.
Not
well,
much
he's
is
gonna
getting through it, I guess.
do it anyways. Even if Antonio can't hear him.
Fair.
He'd probably be able to hear the faintest sound of a knock, but like not really voice.
Yeah.
That sounds about right for stone.
Pretty much.
I'm going to roll an engineering this time to see if you can figure out the door.
Alright. What'd you get?
That's a 20.
You did manage to open the door, but now you need to roll a con save.
Oh boy.
You opened the door that was sealed with gas inside of it.
You opened the door, but at what cost?
Oh, I'm dead.
What?
That's a 3.
So you... Huh. I feel faint, and then you pass out and promptly fall down the stairs behind you.
Oh goodness, Antonio's like panic. Just rushing down. Just like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
How the hell did Jonathan figure out how to open the door? What's up with the door?
So there's actually a pulley system that there's actually a secret lever to in one of the walls. One of the statues, of which is a statue of a jackal nearby. You like press the paw, actually lets it open.
Alright, Antonio, what are you gonna do with Jonathan?
Try and make sure that he is, like, not bleeding anywhere because he fell downstairs? Downstairs?
He's not bleeding. But he certainly looks like he's gonna have a lot of bruises in the morning.
Oh, great.
But he's out cold, pretty much.
Great.
Is there anything?
He's still breathing.
That's good.
Roll me another con save.
Okay.
Breathing is always good.
That's an 11 this time. Okay, it's a little better, but I don't know if that did.
Okay.
Much.
He does stir a little bit, so he's alive.
Yeah, that's good. It's not deadly. Good
So,
to
Jin,
know.
what are you doing?
What did you say? What?
What you up to?
Jin?
Jin and Percy, you're both been awfully quiet.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure if the thing you said was with here also, or if it's like, did nothing happen in this room?
Okay,
Sorry, I'll move
I've-
on to a different room.
No. Don't run off on me again. Please keep with it.
Sorry.
Next.
Sorry.
You're fine. Just, I'm having trouble keeping track of everyone because these medications are making me slightly loopy. Alright?
Alright. That's understandable.
Everything is alright. It's just a little funky.
Everything is fine. I'm just without our, one of our loudest players because they're being very quiet today. So you do go through and check most of the rooms. It seems like you can't really tell what's going on, basically.
Okay.
AKA, these will not open until later, but you guys have done something.
Gotcha.
The lock mechanisms are loosened. That is my assumption.
They are set to open, but you guys need to interact with a certain instance before before that happens.
Yep.
That's fair. Percy's gonna go, and he's actually gonna go check on Jin. It's just like, it's quiet. Too quiet.
What is Jin doing?
He's reading a book.
Oh my god.
Okay, out of character. Seriously, dude, are you okay? You are never this quiet.
I can stop the session if you're not up to it.
I'm good, yo.
Are you sure? Because this is not like you at all.
Yeah, and I was kind of, hoping for the crazy today because I had special plans that you said you wanted me to give you a session where Jin would be able to play the straight man. I'm trying to set one up for you, and you're not usually doing your usual hijinks, so I'm concerned.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
You're sure?
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright.
Just gotta make sure everybody's feeling good and all today.
So, you guys have hit another button, found more letters. There's one room left.
There sure is.
So Jonathan for sure managed to stand up, right?
Oh yeah. It takes about 10 minutes. And Rory comes over to the canteen and just splashes some water on him, and he wakes up.
Jonathan is coughing, just what just happened?
There was gas in that room, and
There
you
was
opening the
what?
door just kind of let it out. Great job.
Hey, I guess I saved your life, huh?
I mean, I was alright. I just kind of had to sit it out for a minute.
It
Yeah,
was a
K9
wor-
You
is-
could have
is-
cracked your head
it-
open.
It was a worthy sacrifice.
You could have cracked your head open.
K9 just goes, scanners indicate that the composite that made up the gas had sulfur in it. So, scanner, there is not enough of a sample remaining to conclude exactly what it was.
How did K9 get over the hole?
He float.
I'm just going to say he's like a Dalek that can float.
I mean, he was able to float over the sand.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
He's a
Flight
floaty boy.
cover technology is allowed on this funny little dog.
Better Rory has been carrying him, but then again I question how he gets upstairs, so I'm just going to go with cover tech, because even if he has a little dog on wheels, it makes more sense in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Woof.
Yeah. He got a little upgrade.
Yes.
Alright.
Jones is just like, oh, we need to check out the other room, guys.
Yeah.
Just one more.
Ah,
Final room.
final room.
So,
You got a flashbang, dude?
I mean, my firecrackers connected with flashbang, but you know, it's not as
I-
effective.
Try them together real quick.
Oh god.
as you guys
goodness,
are
this is
walking
gonna
down
be
the final
something.
Why do you-
hallway,
Well, why do you want me to do
I'd
this?
like everyone to make me a dex, a
No.
reflex save,
You guys,
because no one rolled.
Reflex?
Except
Oh, okay, that's not actually that
Oh god.
That's on me. I'm sorry. I forgot to roll perception.
Okay.
Where did
yeah,
I-
which means Percy needs to make this too.
Okay, reflex?
Rip. Where did I?
Yes,
Where
reflex.
does
That's an
my-
11.
Where did my
Oof.
D20 go?
That is an 11.
You know what? Fuck it. For now, until I find my D20, I'm just gonna roll it on thing.
I was about
Alright.
to say something, but I'm not going to because I'm going to jinx myself if I do.
hey dog,
That's a 17.
hey dog. Before, if I'm about to get hit by something, before you let me get hit by something, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Psychoportation, the 8th level, unlocks the ability in constant position. Once per day, as an immediate action, when someone attacks you, you can force them to suffer a 50% mischance. This ability can be used an additional time per day every 2 Scion levels, so I could use this twice per day.
Okay, does it say that it affects sneak attacks though? Or just all attacks?
It just says when someone attacks me.
Okay. It says... Okay,
Pathfinder,
I'm not gonna...
Pathfinder will usually clarify if it applies to sneak attacks.
This doesn't say anything about it. I'll copy paste it for you if you really want, real quick. I
Yeah.
got the picture. Put
Also-
it in
I'll still allow it, considering that this is what this is. So I'll
This is
totally
exactly
allow it.
what it says, and this is all we have to work with. This is it.
Yep.
I don't know why I tried to roll. I already rolled my thing. Also, I realized why I couldn't find any of my D20s. They were all on my desk. I'm at my bed.
Alright, so... I'm gonna roll D100, Jin, high or low.
Hi.
Alright, so that's actually gonna hit you.
Rip.
Damn it. Don't worry, it's like a Schrodinger's
So-
cat ability. I still like it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very
So-
good.
Jin, and if anyone got like less than a 15, everyone else got less than a 15.
Yep.
I believe Antonio.
An 11.
So, you both get hit by darts in incurring a minor injury. I will see
Ow.
where.
Ow!
I'm prepared to take it. I ate me some good omelet this morning.
So,
I just want to apply the kit that you have more often, you know what I mean?
shit. Okay.
Are we dying? Did you just deal us lethal damage? What the hell, Doc?
So, Jin, you get hit in the leg. Antonio, you get hit like way too close for comfort in your shoulder.
My leg!
Like, wait, hold. Shoulder too close for comfort. How?
If it had aimed higher, it would have hit you in the neck, and it would have kept sailing over your shoulder.
So like somewhere kind of like near the collarbone.
Yep.
Ow!
Right up, right, like it caught,
Oh,
like.
Oh, I can't.
Yep.
I think I'm feeling exactly where you're talking about.
So
That is the worst.
Jin's gonna get on both his feet and
Jin,
try
you have
to.
half movement speed.
He's gonna try
Antonio,
and-
using that arm is becoming, using your right, like your arm facing that direction will become more difficult.
Jin's gonna try to flex to get the dart to fall out.
Oh
So
my goodness,
these-
don't
when I
flex
say
it. That's gonna cause problems.
What? Why?
Percy's just... Sorry, go ahead, Doc. I interrupted you.
Yeah, so when I say darts, these are like the wooden stick things out of Indiana Jones, so these aren't small, these are relatively big.
And they're like the whole thing instead of just a metal tip, right?
Yep.
Oh, great. That's even worse. Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. Oh.
Percy's going to pull you both over, and can I roll a heal check to get those out and patch them up?
Sure, you will be assisted by Rory, who you find who is now going to just kind of reveal the fact that he has medical knowledge.
Right, so what's 11 plus
Just
19?
quietly.
What's 11
Sorry,
plus
I was-
19?
I was talking with my dad. What happened
No,
again?
They got shot.
So that's a
We have darts.
flat 30?
Flat
Yeah.
30, you were able to easily get them out and get them bandaged up.
Yeah,
you guys
fun
still do
fact.
have-
Heal is my highest skill at a 19.
I can
white
craft pharmaceutical stuff.
I just...
Not without.
Oh right, I don't have
TARDIS.
GPS, right, do I?
You've
Plus,
never
it would
crafted
probably like
pharmaceuticals before.
take a while anyway to
Yeah.
help
Give me some
out.
painkillers so I'm alone.
So there's only one.
I don't think anybody has pocket painkillers.
Medikits that Percy brings around with a Tylenol.
Oh, that's
It's
mine.
not strong enough.
Yeah, I don't know. It might, like, okay, that's the thing with that is, like, this is kind of a stab wound. It would probably numb the pain a little bit, or dull it at least, but, like, if we moved around too much, that would hurt still.
Yep.
I think we should just save it and just go.
Basically, Jin, until you actually take a long rest to heal it, it still counts as half movement speed.
Oh, my leg. My leg.
Took an arrow to the knee.
do I need to roll separate heals for both of them?
Nope, you
No,
roll
no,
the
no.
same for both, but it doesn't patch it up instantly. They need to actually rest.
Yep.
Alright, looks I
If
got
you were
as much of that
concerned
as I
about
could.
his mobility, he should still be fine for being mobility. He's fine.
Yep.
The
Alright,
entire case revolved around it. A shot in the leg's hardly gonna hinder him.
unless it's in the knee.
I mean,
Yep.
I'm not an adventurer like you.
See, there's the Misty we know. Come on, man.
Oh my goodness.
We enjoy your
Alright.
chaos.
Yes.
There's like, okay, that's the thing. The chaos is enjoyable unless it hinders the party actively.
I'm not
Yes.
trying to do that.
Yeah. It's hard to, once you're like in the zone, because I do this sometimes too when I'm talking to people. When you're in the zone of it, it kind of hits and you're just like, yeah, this is funny. And it's just like,
So I will reveal to you guys the final letters.
yeah, we probably would have moved over there.
So while you do that, Percy's just gonna look the two of them over. Alright, you guys should be fine. Just try not to strain them too much. They are gonna need to heal. I'm not a miracle
Mhm.
worker.
I mean, that's just kind of how wounds are. I have never experienced this though.
What, getting stabbed in the arm with a piece of wood?
Yeah.
What, you never worked construction stuff?
Nope.
You know, fair enough.
It's pretty much all retail, except for the park.
I mean, I've gotten stabbed by pieces of wood before. It's gonna happen, though, when you spend, like, 90% of your childhood, like traveling around on trains. Not all of them are in the best condition.
I think this is the worst splinter I've ever received in my life.
You can say that again.
And the pipe, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I've been stabbed before. Happens. Well. Right, but Percy, just do as Percy says. He's gonna get up. You guys do know how to find letters?
But, by the way, thanks for your help with that, Rory.
No problem. Good to see my skill with nursing school going. Good to see the college degree I paid for doing something.
Oh, you're a nurse?
Yep.
Nice. That'll definitely come in handy. Yeah. Come on, let's go take a look.
Okay.
And
find
in we
letters
go.
D, F, E, and Z.
So you said this was like an anagram for something, right?
Yep. This one is correct. I will also say above table, yes, this does have every letter of the alphabet in it. So, you are looking for a phrase that has every letter of the alphabet in it.
Ah. There aren't very many of those.
Yeah.
That I know off the top of my head, at least.
And I will not say what it is because I know it, unfortunately.
See, the only thing that comes into my mind is like the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog thing. That's it. I know there's more of them. Don't remember them off the top of my head though.
That's fair. Percy's gonna look to the others. It looks like there's one of every letter in here, so I guess we're gonna need something for, like,
Hey, Dot.
a sentence with every letter?
Is there any type of knowledge I can roll to try and figure something out here? Because I have high stats in certain knowledge areas.
Sure.
What?
Knowledge linguistics.
Not to mention, out of character, the meme this came from, I think, was actually from around, like, 2017, 2018.
Okay, there's a linguistics by itself stat, not knowledge, though.
Yeah. You could roll
That one
linguistics.
I didn't specialize in this one, but...
So, you yourself know that there's not many, like, things that do that. But what pops into your head is 2017 Tumblr. There was something about a black Sphinx that was similar to one of these anagrams that would include all of the alphabet, but you're not quite sure what the entire statement is.
Oh boy.
Do you think Jonathan could help with linguistics? Because he does kind of specialize in that.
Antonio could help too.
Yeah, because this is their era.
That is a 28.
Nice.
Yes.
What
Will it make any sense? No. But it helps. Do I even have anything in linguistics?
What did I figure out from that?
Bro, you should be able to...
you guys are you're going to have to talk this out in character, because in order for your linguistics to apply, you need what Jin learned. And Jin hasn't told you what he knows.
Yo, dude. Check out my iPhone for a minute here, buddy.
Jonathan will go up to Jin and look at his iPhone. What is
Have,
this?
it's a Tumblr page with just the tagline Black Sphinx on it, and it's multiple different profiles reading it, and he can't really make sense out of it because he doesn't know which one means what. But he's showing this to Jonathan, hoping Jonathan can make sense of it.
So, want to get Jonathan, you'd find one post that the post that started this entire thread goes, "Why is the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog always used as like the anagram for like writing assignments?" Yeah, it has every letter of the alphabet in it, but it's not as cool as Sphinx of Black Quartz Judge My Vow, which also contains all 26 letters of the alphabet.
be a big clue.
Which, out of character, it is a good question.
Yeah. One of you guys has access to a cell phone, and Googling memes is actually relatively easy, even if you're vague about it. I know from experience.
Well, I mean, 2 people do.
Yeah. Tony also has a cell phone. You guys
Yes,
still have
he
internet
does.
access, surprisingly.
Thanks,
They're
Turtis.
very surprising.
Also,
So, you
also
could just
Misty.
Google it.
See,
Misty.
the thing is,
I have a thing for you.
Antonio,
No, it's actually
Antonio?
relatively fast.
well,
Wow.
hey, that's good.
Holy crap.
We're out in the
geez, you
middle
should
of
see-
Egypt. Ancient Egypt, and it's great.
Hey, Jin, did you tell me you guys could connect to wireless networks?
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
Not really, but go ahead.
Alright. So, I don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means either.
No, my magical box just does stuff, and I don't really ask the questions.
Guys, what are you talking about?
Also, Misty, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I know you
should
have a
see
thing
if
for
there's
maid
a-
outfits,
You
so
should see if there's a clue in one of the wireless networks.
You have a degree in engineering. You want to come with my phone?
By the way, is there a button in any of these coffins?
Yeah, there is.
I'm gonna press it with my
This
arrow.
one... Yeah, this one's actually just on top of it, but there's no trap to it. It's honestly very
Thank goodness.
anticlimactic. You press it and there's just a and a bunch of confetti.
Okay,
Congratulations, you
I
didn't
didn't-
die.
I didn't know that ancient Egypt had confetti.
It's getting increasingly obvious that this may not be just something from ancient Egypt. This
Yeah,
may
I was
just
gonna
be
say
DM.
earlier from the firecrackers, but I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't in the room.
Well, yeah,
that's very fair.
nah. This is just like baseline DM doing a fucky wucky kind of a thing.
That's fair. Hmm.
Some of the stuff seems like it's ancient. Other parts of this seem like it's brand new. Like the confetti thing seems like it was a new addition to this area.
Okay. I need to be right back real quick. I need to run to the bathroom.
I'll be honest, so do I. So I'll be right back.
Quick breaks.
So while they're on break, above table, fun fact for you, about the time period of ancient Egypt, there were not 26 letters of the English alphabet.
Yeah.
There were 22. So this whole puzzle was probably made by a time traveler.
Exactly. And
You
that's the
cheeky
thing.
bastard.
Yeah, I don't know much history. I'm just having fun. So don't mind me. But here's the thing. I'll just message Derpy this. Am I making up lore to explain my inefficiencies as a DM? Yes. But does it make sense for both? Of course it does. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
I return. This entire puzzle may also just be an excuse to use a Tumblr meme because I thought it sounded like a cool puzzle answer.
No, it's a good puzzle answer, but also it forces us as time travelers to use our fun little, you know, time traveler stuff.
Yeah, you guys can Google things. I'm giving you access
We
to
can
Google.
Google things.
We're not cavemen. We have technology. Whack, 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 whack.
Oh, yep.
I don't know. Jonathan's been pretty much a caveman this whole game so far.
You built an
He's doing
android.
great.
I'm not talking about, like, before this game. I'm talking about this game currently, because, like, just... I don't know. Just haven't been able to figure shit out so far. Anyways.
I am back. I got water too. Maybe that'll actually help me wake up.
Ooh, water.
Water's good.
I should have some, but I don't know.
Hydrate.
What the hell, Nix?
What?
Please send me.
Look, you've told me that you have. I know you have a thing for maid costumes, and that's a character you've RP'd before.
I don't know anything about speaking of it.
Should I not have sent that?
No, you have to speak to my attorney, Hitch.
I'm very confused. Are you actually upset or no?
Why would it no?
There. If it was, I'm sorry. I thought something you would like.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's good.
Gurgle. I'm gonna make some gurgle noises.
Bless you.
So,
Yee. We ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Woo!
woo.
Alright, I'm not sure exactly what we figured out so far. I mean, we did.
So you
read
figured
the
out the
article.
answer to the puzzle. Now you need to speak it out loud.
Yee,
For
I
the altar.
assume we're gonna have to head back to the main room.
Yep.
Hop's gonna jump over the pit.
That's good.
Wants to say it.
Jonathan's gonna do the same.
Alright.
Jen, what was the answer again?
Was this just something that was said between you two, or did you share it among the others?
No, I would assume we shared it among the others.
Alright.
I immediately forgot what it was, though. That's kind of the thing.
Rip. Should I just do it then? Or does someone else want to do it?
I would say let Antonio do it.
Yeah.
What was it again?
Let Anxiety Man do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Give me the phrase then. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
The Sphinx of Black Quartz, judge my vow.
There we go. Okay, I knew it was like Sphinx, Black Quartz something, and I didn't remember the rest. So is it the door?
At the altar. Just speak
Oh.
the phrase.
Okay. Sphinx of Black Quartz, judge my vow? He's not sure about this still.
So you say that all the torches and the candles in the room blow out. The entryway to the temple seals itself, and then the torches relight with a ghostly black flame. And then the passage in front of you guys opens up.
That's not terrifying.
So let me just reveal that for y'all.
Let's go.
Hey, Jin, you gonna join us? Percy's gonna go forward, and I'm going to roll perception to check for traps.
Alright.
Trap checking
Alright, so
is always a good
dot means it's at the bottom. So that's 9 plus 17, 26.
There's no traps along the way up.
Looks clear. Let's get going.
Alright. And I'll go up.
And you guys emerge around what appears to be the back of a statue.
This thing right here is a statue.
It is a statue.
Alright.
When you guys get around it, I will show you what it looks like.
Jonathan comes around to look at it from the front.
You guys are staring up at this beautiful black statue that looks almost too lifelike. Looks like this. Made out of a black quartz.
Is
The
it
eye
moving?
It is not moving. So when you kind of go to look up at it, its eyes do flicker to life with the blue, and I need everyone to make a wisdom save to resist looking at this thing.
Wisdom save. So that's just like rolling a wisdom thing?
That's okay. That's
You
kind
mean-
of one of my highest stats.
You mean a will or a
Will.
wisdom? Okay.
Will, again,
So that's a
Will.
flat 20.
apologies, I'm used to 5e having like a save for each of the stats.
It's all good.
Okay. Alright.
So that's a flat
Okay.
10.
That's horrible.
11.
Okay. I rolled a 4 on the die, but altogether that's a 9.
Alright.
Still sucks.
So you guys all lock eyes with this thing,
Oh, great.
and then
What
everything
was
goes
Jin's?
black.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
And each of you wake up individually in a place not unlike where you met the doctor for the first time for each of you, or for the second time for some of you.
Oh.
You're individually all alone, but standing in front of you is yourself.
Uh-oh.
I'd like everyone to roll initiative to see who goes first in this. You are also being timed during this for reasons out of game, or reasons above table that will become clear later.
Alright. 4 plus 6.
I rolled an 11.
Alright, so now that we've got tokens on the field, what I'd like you guys to do is click your tokens, and then roll initiative. So that way it ends up on the turn order automatically.
Shit. Should I re-roll then? Because I
No.
rolled that basically.
There you go.
Okay.
Because I know how this works, should I just start rolling like initiative
Oh, dear.
on the thing? Just to make it easier?
Roll it on the thing, and I will change it based on what it was initially for everybody.
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Okay, so you hit the initiative on here, and then you click the name.
Or you click the token, and then you click initiative.
Yep.
Hold on. There we go. Didn't know that was a thing you could do, but that's pretty cool and handy.
So
I was about to say that's pretty candy. Help.
Alright, so I have 6.
I'll also give you kind of what I'm listening to in the background.
Oh,
So,
okay. I put on the Skyward Sword Secret Silent Realm music, but that's fair.
both work
Oh,
well.
that's terrifying.
I'm using this for it because I watched this series recently.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Let's see.
Around violently. This song and the Nowhere King song are permanently stuck in my brain.
Same.
They're so good. I love this show. It's chaotic. It's my favorite.
Ooh, that is spookier.
It's terrifying.
With the context of what's in this song, yeah, that thing is the most terrifying monster in the show, next to the Nowhere King.
Literally.
It's a giant tornado!
It's a giant tornado that is going to suck your soul out of you.
And then you're going to join it singing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's made up of all of the souls it's killed.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Actually, wait, fuck, I just realized. That's one of those ones that's been... That's one with the
You can't actually
lyrics.
play this because it's copyrighted, I'll say that.
I just did!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you might want to turn it off.
Yeah, I did. I went back to Silent Realm music.
Both are probably copyrighted, but fair.
I use Nintendo music all the time. It doesn't tend to give me problems.
Yeah, just, you know, Nintendo is less likely to clap back than Netflix, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is saying something, considering that Nintendo's been taking down a lot of their music off of YouTube recently.
Really?
Oh yeah, you know the YouTuber Silver Gunner?
Actually, there was a bit of research being done saying that potentially might not be Nintendo actually doing that, but like someone who is like fraudulently pretending to be Nintendo.
Oh shit.
dear. Wow.
Moist Critical did more research on that, and he kind of figured that out.
Good to know Nintendo isn't complete shitheads.
Well, they still suck a bit because
They
of
still
things,
do
but,
kind of
you
suck,
know.
but I mean, it's good to know
Not as
that
badly.
they're probably not the ones actually doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was gonna say,
like they're very aggressive with fake Pokemon games.
Yeah, I think that's more of a Game Freak thing, though.
Yeah, fair.
But anyhow, so I believe we were on the clock. So, who's going? Judging by turn order, I assume Antonio's going first. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Delightful. I'm afraid.
So, you are staring at yourself.
Great, not creepy at all. Totally fine. Totally normal. This is okay. He's a little bit freaked out.
Alright. What the fuck?
Are you going to do anything?
He's just kind of staring dumbfounded, pretty much. He's just like, what the heck?
Jin's gonna walk into the new open room.
Well, no, we're all in our own separate realms, I think.
Yeah, it's all a separate thing. We're doing our own thing
who we
in
starting
the
with
turn
then?
order.
We're starting off with Antonio, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright.
Then it's you. Then it's Jonathan. Then it's me.
Alright. No, he's just pretty much staring dumbfounded. Kind of like the same feeling that he got when he initially came here. Like, there's the sense of familiarity, but like, the fact that he's staring at himself instead is throwing him off completely, and it's not making him feel good.
All the nope.
Nope.
So on a
Don't like
level
it.
of like, how bad is the anxiety right now? Is it reached a
He
10
got
yet?
to a 6 with this.
All right.
Maybe a 7. Could be a little bit more. Depends on what happens.
No, it just kind of tilts its head, blinks, and smiles. One thing that you notice when this thing does blink, though, its eyes are not normal. Its eyes are actually pure black.
Oh, great. That...
Also, the more you stare at it, the more you realize that certain things are off. Like, the hair and eye color are kind of like... It's almost like you're staring at something that looks like it's real, but it's just something so incredibly artificial and off-putting about it. You can tell it's not. Almost on recognition. And
It's like
making
the
every...
weird uncanny valley kind of a
Yeah.
Like those kinds of tests where like you're staring at the middle of a screen as faces flash by kind of a vibe I'm getting.
And the thing is you're picking up on this kind of with a sixth sense that you weren't aware that you had, but every inch of it has been ignited like something is wrong.
Yeah, his body is like stiff right now. Just everything about this situation is, oh god, no. Get me out of here. What do you want?
Just kind of smiles and goes, thanks. You know, the funniest thing is I can't remember. I'm sure you wanted things too, didn't you? Before you forgot them.
Yeah. Is that what you want out of me? Just to try and find something familiar?
Oh, thanks. I mean... Unfortunately for someone who wants nothing, I can't really do much. Most that come here have some sort of thing they want. Power, money, glory. An emotion that drives them. But you don't seem to have any of that. Merely a deep
The emotion is
confusion.
fear!
Oh yes, but that's a easily ignorable emotion. smiles again.
That smile does not help in any sense. He is just the meter is slowly inching closer every single time this thing smiles.
Fun.
Then again, you don't really have anything particularly interesting for me. You're not really bothered by anything. Any of this. Outside of the theory that you'll never get to go home, but I can't exactly help with that. I mean, I could, but I don't particularly want to.
You're just so helpful. Great.
I mean, what do you expect from a statue?
Oh, is that what you are?
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't know what you want out of me at all. And it seems like nothing. Why?
That's exactly what I want. Nothing.
So we're just gonna sit here?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh, great. I guess then I'm not going anywhere. I guess then you know what my fate is in going anywhere.
Just shrugs. And as far as I know, I only believe what I only know what you know, so this is mostly just retail aisles, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Weird question. Why did they keep the vegetables and the fruits separate? Like, they kept them on either side of the store at Kroger. Why did they do that?
Oh, I don't know.
It was so stupid to stock, wasn't it?
It's so... Why are they separate? They could just have them on opposite sides of the same thing.
Exactly.
Oh. There's the things that can be watered, and then there's the things that don't. You don't have to put them all the way across the plate.
It's like the grape varieties. Why does there need to be 50 different varieties of grapes? You can just carry one of each.
Only ever seen two. There's so many apples, though.
And it all depends on season. So it has been 5 minutes. I'm going to move to the next in turn order. That's what the timer is partially for.
There you go.
So, as you go on about, like, different annoyances and things, Jin, you find yourself in a similar situation. Though, you don't really seem to see as much of what's off with this as Antonio does. Basically, you're not being pinged by the fact that this thing, like, you're not picking up on the fact that this thing looks different to you. To you, outside of the black eyes, it's a perfect replica.
Jin's gonna put out his fist and try to give it some dap.
It'll do the same. It'll mimic your gesture.
Give it a shoulder bump and go in for some real homey gestures.
Oh my god.
It'll just start doing what is effectively the longest bro shake ever.
I'm like, yo, what's up? Why am I here?
Honestly, I know about as much as you do.
Were you always here, or did you just show up when I showed up?
Don't know. I mean, I think I've always kind of been here, but I don't think I'm complete.
That seems kind of lame. Ain't got nobody to mess with over here?
Nah, just a statue.
The statue ain't much of a reaction kind of guy, is he?
Nah.
Yeah, that sounds like it sucks. Are you able to get out of here?
Not that I've found out, no.
Let's go, like, look around the area. It's gonna be, like, just, like, pretty much an empty void, right?
Pretty much.
Were you waiting for me to show up?
I judge everyone who wanders by here.
You judge? Wait, I'm not
Yeah.
the first?
Nah. You guys are kind of the first person to actually manage to get past the, alphabet, though. I believe in this current era there's only 22 letters, so I always figured that a time traveler would be the one who'd solve it.
Yeah.
The Sphinx is a
I didn't
fucking
expect it
memer.
to play out how it did, but I can't really take the credit for that one. We've got some really good members on our team that pretty much put that one together.
There.
Hmm.
You could say that I'm a guardian of sorts, but you also could say that I'm just here for my own entertainment.
And so is there supposed to be some sort of test here?
I mean, none of you have piqued my interest in terms of that yet. In terms
In terms of
test.
testing? Or are we not worthy to test, or we don't seem questionable enough to test?
My test works very specifically. I can't explain the details when I'm, frankly, not really receiving anything.
Jen's gonna pull out his
Basically,
phone. Just gonna be like,
I'll remain here until you remain here till I know what I'm looking for.
how about if I fail your test, you can have my shiny phone break?
Deadly as a statue, material objects have no interest in me. I wouldn't be able to use it.
He's trying to
can't-
test it and see if it has cell signal inside this void.
Ironically, no. In fact, the phone seems to just pull up static with, what seem to be faces moving in between them.
He looks
Oh,
back
dear.
up, shakes his head, and he puts his phone away. He gets it now. Alright. Well, I'm patient. What about the others? Are they alright?
I have not had time to talk with all of them. So, I have learned that bananas belong in aisle 22, despite the fact that they should go with the rest of the fruit. The manager believes them to be vegetables, therefore they go on aisle 22 with the rest of the vegetables.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jen just nods, and he has the One Punch Man face that just says, okay.
So, it's been 5 minutes. I'll move on to next initiative, which is Jonathan.
Yep.
Hey, it's yourself.
Yeah, it's myself. Alright. Jonathan just looks at him. He's. Oh god. I'm trying to figure out if like Jonathan's like laying on the floor or something like that, or he's already standing.
He's just standing there.
Jonathan kind of just looks at him with suspicion. Kind of just walks around him, but given some distance.
Just kind of stands there.
Jonathan looks at him and just says, "What is this trickery?"
Just imagining Jonathan breaking out a cross.
So, who are you? And why do you look like me?
I could ask you the same question. They'll actually circle you.
It's just a big. The two are just circling around each other like they're getting ready to attack.
Yep. Jotaro. Dio!
Oh, goodness.
Let me ask you this. What did we eat this morning?
Percy made an honestly great omelet. With some help.
Jonathan has the most confused face on. Is like, is this supposed to be me or is this another me?
U squared.
Well then, can you answer any questions about anything? Mysterious being pretending to be me?
Of course. It gives a very evil smile to it. Something that's very uncharacteristic for your face. And honestly, it's eerie.
Jonathan does not like this at all.
No, thank you.
He's just like, alright then, first question. What is with all the traps that we just faced?
I don't know. People on the out. Sometimes people put traps in old ruins to keep things out. Sometimes they're trying to keep something in.
What exactly do you mean keep something in?
I wasn't always here. But I'm not explicitly what it's trying to keep in either.
Jonathan has like the thought of like this thing literally pretending to be him is like the thing that the statue's trying to keep in. He still has like a very confused face on, but he's also very concerned.
Something wrong?
I don't exactly trust you. I don't exactly trust this place.
You don't have to trust either. It's a test.
A test for what?
A test that thus far none of you are proving capable of being a part of.
I lost my train of thought. I had no idea what to reply to that with.
Fair.
Rip.
It's been 15 minutes, so we're 5 minutes, so we're going to go to the next person, which is Percy.
Oh boy.
Have fun.
So
You're
Percy
staring at yourself.
immediately has bow out and drawn and just backing away slowly.
See, if Percy had to face someone with a weapon, what would he do? Actually, don't answer that. It's going to turn into Puppo form with this very dark smile. And, you're gonna get charged.
God.
Immediately taking a shot.
Alright, roll the hit.
Alright, so. Let's see. 8 plus 5. 13? If this thing is going off of. My AC is a 12.
Well. Wolf form has different AC.
Fair.
But you miss.
Fun. So I have been charged.
It's going to tackle you.
Oh boy. Well, my AC's a 12.
Let's see if it hits. That's a 4, so it misses.
He just jumps. It just jumps back before he does. All right, what the hell is going on? Where are you? Why is there a? Why are you here? Why are you? Are you? Where is everyone?
Turn back into you. But oddly enough, this one keeps its clothes.
Lucky.
Or you're just not using your abilities right.
Where the fuck are we? Where's the others? This is why I get for laying my guard down. I was actually trying to, actually listen and, actually go along with everyone instead of constantly being on everyone's asses. And now I don't know where everyone else is, and now I'm facing some demon-eyed, copy of myself. What the fuck?
You might be what I need to start this test.
What do you mean?
You don't like them that much, do you? Or you have grievances, don't you?
That's not. That is none of your concern.
You asked me to judge your vow. It is every ounce of my concern.
Okay, look, just because I have some problems doesn't mean they mean anything. I just need to chill out more.
Is that so?
I mean, there's not really anything else I can do. It's not like they'd listen to me. Anytime I do try and actually say anything, it typically either gets ignored or I'm seen as the jackass.
Kinda looks like it's thinking for a bit, and with your permission, I'll move back onto Antonio.
Go for it.
Welcome to this thing's intentions, everybody.
Oh boy.
So
Antonio's probably been rambling the entire time that they've been away, that we've been away, about all the stupid things that have happened.
And it's been letting him, though it seems to be spacing off.
He does not care. He's getting it out.
We all have that friend.
And go, So
What?
none of your problems are related to your friends. The ones you came here with?
I barely even know these people. I've gotten to know them a bit better, but I still barely know them.
Nods. The other you nods. So if they had problems with you or other members of the group, you wouldn't really know, would you?
No, I wouldn't. I should hope that there isn't really much of an issue. I kind of try and stay out of everybody's way and get things done.
And that's a good way to go about it.
I'd say so.
Well, you seem to question things a lot.
It's a lot to question.
The ancient ones tend to be very flippant in their goals.
Ancient ones? Oh, you're talking about him.
Well, there are multiple hymns to which I could be referring to.
The guy who kind of brought us together?
Nod. I don't know much about this one. He never comes here, and our people have not had much interaction with theirs. So I would not know much of it. I may be ancient with a great deal of knowledge, but knowledge of this individual is not one that I do pretend to possess.
Doesn't help me at all.
No, I have knowledge of prophecy. Knowledge of judgment.
And what does that mean for me?
Many things, initiate. Many things. Or should I say scholar? That irks a nerve in your brain.
Yeah, he has no idea what that means. He's just like, what? Huh?
So you truly have forgotten everything.
I don't know what you're talking about. As far as I know, I don't have any college degrees.
No, you've got something far more useful than that. You just
Anything's
can't
more
see
useful
it.
than a college degree. I'm sorry, I will sass.
Your abilities are so powerful. Powerful enough to mask everything, even from yourself.
What?
He did say he brought you here for a reason, didn't he?
I guess so. I don't know what, though.
Well, those who run often tend to flock to each other to run together, do they not? Those who think that life could be more than just simply a job and work. Like-minded individuals like to be near like-minded individuals, after all.
What could be like-minded about all this? I didn't ask for this. I just wanted to live a normal life.
My friend, with what you are, normal life is impossible.
I don't know about you, but I've been living pretty fine. A normal life for a good while.
Yes,
Like,
memorizing.
okay, you seem to know things over here about me.
Yes,
You should know how normal it's been, right?
I do.
Exactly. I've been fine.
Have you been, or have you been ignoring things? Have you been ignoring your oddities? For the sake of normalcy?
I mean, people are born different. Sometimes people are born with odd things.
How's that anxiety, by the way?
It has gone up to, like, in between the 7 and the 8. Because, like, anytime somebody starts talking about something that feels familiar in a really not so great way, he doesn't like it. Especially since that little twinge in the brain.
You know what I think, Scholar? I think you could leave this place at any time you wanted. You have far more power than something as weak as I. Far more power than even that magician friend of yours. What he can do is a cheap parlor trick compared to the power of your god. Why not show it to me?
I don't know what you mean. I'm a human. I don't know what power you think I have, but I don't have it. Or if I did, then I'd be even weirder. I don't know. But I'm a human. I don't know what you think I am.
It just gives you a very wicked smile, and I'm going to move on to the next person because we went about 2 minutes early. Over. So, Jin, what are you two up to?
We're playing a game of Go.
Nice.
I'm white, he's black.
I don't know what Go is.
Therapy, could you fill Doc in on what Go is, please?
A game of white and black stones you place on a grid. The object of the game is to surround your opponent.
Gotcha. Roll me intelligence check. Let's see how well you're doing.
Isn't that the game that Uncle Iroh plays in Last Airbender?
No, that's Pie Show.
Ah.
Yeah, so you're actually winning.
A lot of green games.
Thing. Though it does seem very distracted.
Sorry about that.
Bless you.
How is it going?
So you're winning.
Swag.
So this thing does seem to be spacing out quite a bit. It doesn't seem like it's operating at full capacity. Alright, this isn't going as well as I'd think. Talking with multiple people at once tends to be very distracting.
You have another preference?
Yeah, I found at least 2 of you that could be used to do a good test.
What do you have?
One is resistant, and the other seems to be in denial.
Resistant denial to what? What's going on?
I test the vows of those who come through here. If you cannot protect each other, then the artifact that I guard will destroy you. And you are not the only one after it.
There are certain people you're trying to keep out.
Yes. One could be dangerous for whom they could give it to. The other is interesting.
If the two that are worthy are resistant, I would give them time to come around. I'm sure we'll be alright. I'm not too worried about getting this item.
That's fair. And if you'd like, I can skip turn to Jonathan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
So, what are you up to?
Jonathan's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure out why the statue thing brought it in to for the test.
Well, he wouldn't have mentioned a test to you yet.
Oh well.
Bear in mind that you're not with the rest of the party. It's talking to you each individually. And using different approaches for each of them.
I guess above table, I'm trying to figure it out.
But for the most part, it would just kind of be... you'd be investigating each other.
Can I roll perception to see what I see on the guy?
Sure.
That's not a bad roll.
Perfect replica of you. I will say, psionically speaking, the only person who's able to pick out any issue is Antonio.
So I can't really see anything different about him, right?
No.
Oh, you mean okay.
Not even the black eyes?
Not the black eyes.
Okay.
And the smile is a little off. Like, it doesn't seem completely, like, normal. But it's like that smile of, like, an eerie, like, that eerie, like, movie smile type deal where you know it's supposed to be, like, an actual smile, but it just comes off as just...
Did he mention a type of test to him? I thought he did.
I don't think
I believe so.
I thought so.
So this test you mentioned to me, what is this about?
Well, I can't exactly explain it to anyone who's in the process of being tested. But it seems like none of you have anyone who's worthy contestant. It seems like the two who are worthy to be participant in such matters are both being very resistant. So I do have a question for
Okay.
you.
Oh,
Do you believe that there are any problems within your group? Issues from person to person?
I mean, aside from Jin dying a lot and Antonio being very high energy, kind of just hastily does things, and Percy's attitude towards objects.
Jack.
Out of character, I'm confused at that one. What?
To be fair,
He's referring to your bow. You're very possessive of the bow.
You know, fair.
those that go through traumatic events often sometimes believe that certain objects can protect them. Keep. As for Antonio, I don't even think he knows he himself who he truly is anymore.
He has amnesia. Who would have guessed?
He's forgotten everything.
Jonathan will look at him. It's like, what do you mean, forgotten everything? Are you saying that Antonio is not human?
I'm saying he has amnesia. As far as anything else, I cannot tell you until he figures it out himself. As is the nature of how individuals such as him work. Basically, above table, Jin is like a very like a safe class SCP object. Like that's just. I'll put it this way: Jin is a stage magician. Antonio is a full-on reality warper in terms of psionic power capabilities. Above table.
Jesus.
Damn, son, that's powerful.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There's a reason for this. No, if you do not mind. There is something that nips at your heels. So I'd suggest if you are going to try and figure things out, you should hurry it up. I've kept you here for quite some time, and I don't believe your friends have noticed that I'm actually stalling all of you. Looking at Jonathan very kind of quizzically.
Jonathan will just kind of look around. So he's like stalling, huh?
Oh, nod. And I need to switch to the next person. Which is Percy again.
Alright then.
So.
So, yeah.
They've turned back from Papa and are kind of sitting on floor, kind of messing around with carving things into their own arrows. Which they seem to have a replica of your bow on them perfectly. and they just kind of go to vibing, and they start spacing off for a bit.
Percy's just walking around aimlessly, just trying to find a way out.
You know, you're not going to be able to wander out that way.
Well
In order
then,
for one of you to leave, the test has to start.
well then, what the fuck would that entail, Mr. or Miss? I don't know. Wise demon person thing.
You're the only one who seems to have any problems with the rest of your group.
Yeah. And because of that, I'm the problem. So. What? The fuck's so funny?
You've admitted it. Let the test begin.
What?
I need you to roll me a will save.
Oh dear.
So basically,
That's an 8.
This is going to be an Among Us game. In a couple ways. Above table. So
Yeah, that's an 8.
Enjoy this.
Oh,
An 8?
boy.
Yes.
Yeah. So Percy's the first one to wake up. And I'll switch to Antonio.
Oh boy.
I didn't mean to roll out roll 20.
So,
He's very stressed right now. The more people imply things about him, the worse it gets.
He's just gonna smile at you again. It seems you're spared of being the one who leads this test today.
Be right back.
I suppose that's good for you, Scholar. You have far more capabilities that you could be putting to use, but unfortunately it seems I won't get to mess with any of them today, which is a pity. You hold so much power that you never use.
Don't have any power. Don't call me that anymore.
Perhaps the people who raised you were right. As a member of your particular caste, you may indeed be very useless.
Out of character. Ow!
So, has he reached 10 yet?
See, this has gotten to the point of, like, he's stressed out enough.
And then that would probably strike a nerve. Sorry.
Yeah, that definitely struck a nerve with him because, like, at this point, it's not anxiety anymore. It's, like, the mixture of anxiety, stress, and, like,
Rage.
annoyance towards this thing that thinks it knows him better, which it very much does. He doesn't know
Not
that.
to mention, it just struck a chord with personal trauma.
Yeah!
Woo!
I'd like you to roll me AD 100 to see how strong this is. See if you can get yourself out. So, everyone who's still with
Holy
the
fuck!
dream,
Oh my god! What are the odds of that?
a loud bang that kind of shakes everything as this thing in this dream space that you're in just gets burst through by this energy that you guys are not quite sure what it is. It seems inviting.
Wait, hold on. No, okay. Is this the space that me and this guy are in, or the everything?
Everything.
Oh boy!
Everything
Applies to everyone.
I'm so sorry, Percy.
Did I wake up before
Basically,
this?
You will.
What happened?
And Percy will witness what happens outside.
Oh god.
Oh boy, we get a view from both sides.
Wait,
Oh,
So,
god.
happened?
you watch as this mass of eyes just kind of swirls up, Jin, bursting through the board. And everyone watches as, like, their own individual gets picked up and writhed in this what you can only describe as out of a Call of Cthulhu fan art, right?
Great!
It's chanting and doing all different kinds of things. And Antonio, you're the source of this. But no one can recognize the voice, of course. Because it's an eldritch bullshit.
Antonio at this point has, like, collapsed onto the floor, hands on his head. He does not like it.
Yeah, and you just keep chanting, and your eyes are glowing, and you don't know what's going on or how you're doing this. It's like an out-of-body experience. Meanwhile, Percy, you watch as Antonio starts, like, this liquid starts leaking out of his eyes.
Oh god.
And he just opens them as they begin to glow, looking at the Sphinx. He pulls up his arm and starts this chanting. Pulls out the eye with the other hand, and it just kind of rolls onto, like, so it's floating above this hand. And you watch as this statue just erupts in this black goo, and it begins to scream. The statue itself does.
Holy
as it
fuck.
just gets ripped apart.
I'm
Everyone
gonna need
else
some
wakes up.
context filler.
Everyone else wakes up, but you are all going to need to roll me a willpower not to take heavy psychic damage from this.
I'm sorry!
Including me, or just people who are still in the realm?
Percy is the only one who doesn't have to. Percy does as well, yes.
Percy as well?
Yes, everyone is going to take AoE, like, is going to have to AoE resist insanity.
Oh wait, this is an AoE?
Do I?
He's destroying the statue with eldritch bullshit.
Okay, Hun.
Wheel drive a person insane.
I'd have to look up how this works, but Hun, I'm a rogue. Against an AoE. Does 5e not have things like that?
Okay, AoE is an expression that I'm using.
Okay.
You're all beholding the unfiltered power of the eldritch truth right now.
Alright, that's a
all
16
must
then.
make a will save.
That's a
I'm
16.
so confused. I stepped out to use the restroom, and I come back and all this is happening.
Antonio nat 100 to use his powers.
Oh my god. And he destroyed the statue?
Also, Jin, since you have some knowledge, would you happen to have knowledge arcana?
Oh, I do.
Roll knowledge arcana.
I have a knowledge arcana.
Okay, but Jin knows occult shit, basically.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do you have any knowledge of occult things, or is it just technological basis?
I think it's just technological. I don't think he does
Alright.
any cult stuff.
So Jin, you have a background in, like, occult and psionics, so you can actually roll for this. So roll me a knowledge arcana. I'm too gay to function. I'm far
So,
up.
what about our will saves?
So, anyone who got higher than a 15 is safe. And
Alright,
Tony
sweet.
does not have to make a save.
Okay.
So did we all make it then?
I will need to talk to you after session
Who?
with that roll.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, you guys all wake up. Antonio, you're covered in black goo and the eye is in your hand. And you feel powerful. And the eye seems to be happy. Unreasonably so.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Percy is just leaning over him, just like staring down at him. It's just like, damn, son, that's some power you got there. He just puts out. He just puts out a hand.
Things.
Are we covered
I mean-
in goo?
You guys aren't covered in goo, but Antonio is. He's the only one who's
Okay.
covered in goo.
Okay.
He's gonna hold out a
Antonio
hand.
is terrified right now. He has tossed the eye. He is backing away from it. The feeling that all of this gave him is the feeling of
Nope.
no. He's shaking straight up.
Now you see why I played Tornado for this.
Yeah. Oh.
So I have a real quick question above table. What in the world was Jonathan supposed to do?
There's nothing you could have done. Basically, you all could have got yourselves out. Okay, so I'm going to say it. I'm going to end session here. But I will explain some of that.
Should I end the stream then?
I think this would be important to have on stream so everyone at home can hear this.
Okay.
Basically, the thing needs to start a test. So in order to start the test, he needs someone that has some sort of who either is breaking their vow or could break their vow to the party due to the party's actions. Basically, he's trying to test to see if you guys as a group are strong.
Did we fail?
I feel like 3 of us passed.
You guys do not get to know that information because the test has only just begun.
Oh.
Bro, whooping his ass, Chogi.
Why do you think it got so happy when Percy admitted that he had problems with the party?
Uh-huh.
Since problems exist, the test can begin.
Oops.
Yep.
Is this the Among Us session?
Can I start
Are
twerking?
we getting into the Among Us part of this?
Also,
The Among Us arc.
for Jin, I need to stop the timer because I do need to roll 2 more times for something.
Me? Okay.
I need to talk to you in a different chat, but I will do that in a second. I need to roll 2 things because I will, before we end stream, I do want to describe this zone to you guys as you guys leave.
Oh boy.
So,
Okay.
So, you guys would find, when you guys wake back up, that there are several, it isn't just the statue that's covered in this, there's also several of the soldiers from the camp that are covered in this stuff, that were standing around, that are basically, they're not dead, but they're reeling and they're against walls, just like panicking.
Soldiers?
And yeah. Also, the exit behind you guys is open.
When did soldiers show up?
How long were we out?
Way. He was stalling. You guys may have been in there for multiple days. I was timing you guys for how long it would take. It took you guys 40 minutes. I did 20 minutes before I started giving the commander roles to find the object first. And then every 5 minutes after that.
Well, at least I helped with that!
Yep! So we'll see if you guys can actually beat the dungeon before the commander does next session.
Oh boy!
I at least helped somewhat.
Yep. You're
glad
lucky that you guys got a head.
Get insane.
Yeah, you guys got a head start too, because he rolled like a nat 1 on his intelligence at the start, so.
RIP!
Even though he proceeded to roll really well after that, you guys have a head start.
Lovely. God, I had just thought about how Rory must have seen all of this too, huh?
Yeah. And Antonio has no idea what he just did.
He has no idea what he just did. He's terrified.
Yeah, because he woke up covered in goop, and the same goop the statue is covered in, and the eye was pleased, meaning he listened to it for once.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that means, and he's scared.
Yep.
He's very frightened of everything that has just occurred.
I was hoping at latest you'd get like maybe like a 50 or something, and you'd be able to like pull yourself out. Damn.
No.
I've
Nope,
never
you-
seen
hold
anything
on.
get a nat 100 before.
I've had the doctor get a nat 100 a couple times actually.
I don't think I've
Fair.
ever rolled a nat 100 or a D100 for like anything really.
That was one hell of a first roll then. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and send the stream off to another place.
Yeah.
That beast who's
Oh.
playing Dark Souls 2.
Woo.
Have fun, y'all.
Have fun with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Woo!